And then, hi Silvery. That's cool, you got a...
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? That's cool, you got a Hornet tag? Where'd you get that fancy thing? I'm kinda jealous. I presume you've been enjoying Silk Song like CB has been this past week? Silk Song! Silkong! Oh yeah, Social Sanctuary. That was a thing. I'm trying to remember where we left off. It's been several weeks now. Gifting a gift sub on participating channels. Ooh, cute. I didn't know they had such a campaign going on. That's awesome. Yeah, have you been able to play Silk Song at all? I've been watching CV stream it last week a couple times and like biting my nails. Not out of like anxiety, but out of jealousy. Huh, I thought we had the water dragon to deal with today, but I guess not. Oops. Oh man, we've traveled a long way in Nippon. You're doing a Hollow Knight playthrough before Silksong? Oh, it's been slower than you anticipated, but you just went through the Soul Sanctum. Nice. Soul Sanctum's pretty. I like the City of Tears. The music there is beautiful. But aesthetic-wise, I like Green Path. Although my favorite Silksong music would be the Diamond Caverns, whatever it was called. Yeah, I remember thinking the same thing. Hollow Knight is pretty slow to start, and it takes a while to get all the skills unlocked. So, Green Path is one of your favorites. Yeah, it's so soothing. It's just luscious greenery, cute little critters scurrying around. It's gorgeous. Well, I thought I had to deal with the dragon today, but I guess we're going to Sasa Sanctuary. Is there a mirror I can use? Yeah, it's outside the tent. Okay. Hollow Knight's great. I've played through pretty much everything you can do in that game on the Switch. You were obsessed with it, Hollow Knight and its lore around when it first launched. Oh man, I had trouble deciphering the lore a bit because it's not like direct storytelling, you know? Oops. Here it is. It's very environmental, so you have to like piece together the clues and kind of infer what happened. And then I tried to watch a sort of lore explanation video on YouTube, and it turned out to be like 2 hours worth of just meandering because, again, it's pretty inferential, up to your imagination half the time. So I was like, I guess I didn't mistake anything. It's just, if you don't bother exploring every nook and cranny or like inspecting stuff, then you will miss all the story notes. Mossbag's lore video. I don't remember who it was. I can't even remember if it was like somebody recommended it to me or I looked it up or what. That's another mirror. Oh, I meant to do the mermaid. Wait. Hold on. Oops. I'm trying to teleport. I don't think I have the thing where you can teleport via mirrors just yet, I don't think. Yeah, I remember I played through the whole main campaign of Hollow Knight. I did the Path of Pain. That was truly pain. And then I beat Grimm. That was originally a DLC, but it was included in the Switch version, which was nice. I got all the grubs. That was awesome. Yeah, but I'm holding off on Silksong for now. I haven't even bought it yet just because I know that once I purchase it, once I download it, that's all I'm ever going to be playing or doing for a while. And I have a commission to work on, a pretty big project too. So I'm forcing myself to get through that project first, and then I'll allow myself to play Silksong and rot on the couch. Whoa, lag. Was there not a mermaid lagoon in this city? Hold on. It says there is. Was it in the palace? Make Silk Song the reward. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I already got the payment, even though I asked for the money after I submit the finished product, but good old Frotzy. He's such a nice chap. What was it that transports me via mirrors? I guess I'll buy this while I'm here, just in case I need it later. What's this? Oh, that's fireworks. I'm still trying to. The mirror transport is an upgrade the Emperor sells. Oh, okay then. Maybe I can go. Oh, that's right. He wanted monster fangs, didn't he? Oops. I don't think I have nearly enough of those. Well then, where's the mermaid lagoon? I don't want to have to run all the way to Sasa Sanctuary if I don't have to. There it is. Anyways, did you have a good weekend, Silvery? Did anything in particular? To go in. Excuse me, busty lady, I'm not here for you. This way. You paid off your student loans. Whoa, good job. Congratulations. That's great news. I've heard that that hurts your credit score though, is that true? Or like, even paying off like credit card debt also hurts your credit score. Which I find quite stupid. I mean, credit scores in general are quite stupid, but oh, there we go, perfect. Straight to Sasa Sanctuary. Aw, they're so cute. Just enjoying the hot springs. I enjoyed the hot springs too. This way, yeah, there's a target, alright. Nighttime? Yes? Okay, I thought it was a cutscene for a second. It was a lot to drop all at once, but you didn't want it hanging around with this administration. Who knows what'll happen next? You know what? That's a great point. Smart move. I mean, yeah, there's no telling what'll happen in the remaining 3 years of the buffoon's presidency. Well, good for you then. Another burden lifted from your shoulders, I hope. Oh, there they are. There we go, actual cutscene. The gods be praised, is it really you, Kaguya? I never thought I'd see you again after the Emperor suddenly summoned you to Seiya City. Kaguya, dear Kaguya. It feels like ages since we last met, Grandfather. My, look at all those new wrinkles. Have I worried you so? Oh, Grandfather. I thought you guys would run into each other here. I'm happy for you too. Oh, Kaguya, let us live together happily ever after. That gives a little bit of different connotation in English. Okay. We could sell my bamboo ware, just you and me. Huh? Oh, Hmm? What's wrong, Kaguya? Do you have to return to the Emperor? No, that's not it. It's just... I cannot live with you, grandfather. Huh? Huh? What are you talking about, Kaguya? You're not eloping or running away from something, are you? I didn't know you were here, grandfather. And it can hurt. And it can hurt your credit in the sense that you're a little too responsible with money. They can't get interest payments from you, but they at least get it back. Oh. Okay, I guess I can kind of understand that. That's still kind of stupid to me. Like, wouldn't it look better in finance's eyes if you were capable of paying off stuff? I guess it all comes down to the fact that financial firms want to, you know, squeeze every penny out of you for as long as they can. So that's why you're not supposed to pay off any debt for reals. I hate that credit score system. It would have... Oh, Kaguya. It would have been better if we had not met it before I departed. Depart? Where are you going? I'm not sure. The royal crest carved into the earth here in Sasa Sanctuary. It calls to me. Praise the sun. Or in this case, praise the moon. Oh my gosh, is that a hole? What the? Kaguya, what are you doing? It's as if I'm being driven by some invisible force. Below this crest, far below the earth, something linked to my mysterious past awaits. I must go. I must see what lies within this hole. Well, that wasn't in the original folktale. Kaguya! Kaguya! No, don't do it, Bamboo Girl. It's too dangerous. After her, Amy. How would you know it's dangerous? I must go. My planet needs me. Oh god, it's one of these. Okay, buttons. Shit. Okay. Ooh. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. This is what the hole was. Alright. She's not even coming down yet. There she goes. Dig, Emmy, dig. There we go. What a welcome back, eh? Great way to remember my controls, at least. Whee. Oh shit. You know what? Oh, I can't cut it! I can't cut it! Oy. Oh man, did I fuck up? I think I did. Great. Shit. Cool. So then... Which way am I going then? Oh, to the left? God. No, come on. Switch. And that didn't work. Okay, hold on. Whee! It's fine, I have a minute and a half. I thought Amy's digging upgrade would, you know, help here. But I guess not. Let's get a move on, babe. Or not. Is she dead? Okay. Oh no, I can't move the camera. I am out of ink. Oh my gosh, seriously? Nope, that way. There we go. 20 seconds is enough, that's fine, I can do it, I'm got it. Come on. Lead the way. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay. Oh! 3 seconds left. Oh no, she died. Yeah, for real. Whoops. Well, good thing I got that extra time at the beginning. Oh. For real, clutch. Oh, that is not what I expected to come out of there. Bamboo girl? What the heck? Looks like a bamboo shoot, except it's metal and insanely huge. You know, like nothing like a bamboo shoot. This is what was calling me. It's the link to my mysterious past. A link to it. I won't say it. Kaguya, I knew that this giant bamboo shoe was buried here in Sasa Sanctuary. You did? But... One day many years ago, I came here to cut down some bamboo. Suddenly this giant bamboo shoot appeared right before my eyes. Your cold and nearly lifeless body came tumbling out. That's terrifying. Then this giant bamboo shoot disappeared back into the ground. You were as cold as ice and looked like you might die at any minute. I quickly picked you up and rushed home. My dearly departed wife and I nursed you back to health. We had always wanted a child. You were like a blessing from the heavens. You brought joy into our lives. I couldn't tell you the truth. I feared that if you found out, you would seek out this strange bamboo shoot. I feared that it would take you away from us forever. Don't go. Don't go, Kaguya. Grandfather. Aw. I always thought of you and the dearly departed grandmother as my real family. It's interesting she calls them grandfather and grandmother, not like Pop and Mom. I don't know. And that feeling shall never fade. Though I may leave, my heart remains with you. Remember that. But I cannot stay here with you. A mysterious force is calling me. I cannot resist. I must discover where I came from. Don't worry, I will come back to you. I just need to know. So I beg you, oh grandfather dear. Apparently they're too old to be Mom and Pop. Yeah, I guess so. See me off with a smile on your face. I mean, there are pretty old parents out there in the world. Especially those with like 6 kids. Oh man, I don't know how they do that. Okay, I will, Kaguya. Go wherever you may. I only ask that when you get there you remember one thing. You are my precious grandchild. Even though I never had a daughter or a son, never forget that. You are my dearest, most precious grandchild.
Oh, grandfather.
Hug again? Yep. His precious grandchild. Oh, I wasn't thinking about home or anything. No, really.
Isun, Amateros. I'm forever grateful to you. I can never thank you enough for what you did for me. But please accept this as a token of my appreciation.
You obtained fire tablet. Ooh. Looks like a memory chip. Those weren't a thing back in 2005, huh? Or 2006. Well, I guess PlayStation 2 did have those memory cards, man. Anybody remember those? Yo, we're playing with fire now, are we really? Oh, I was, speaking of which, I forgot we had that secret brush technique to use now. Ooh. Burn this whole bamboo forest down. You still have your old memory cards, do you really? What's on them, if you remember any of them? Man, I didn't play a whole lot of PlayStation games. I definitely played Katamari on PS2 though. That was like my favorite one. Okami is one of them. Yes, I figured as much. OG Okami.
It was my sole link to my mysterious past. But now that I'm returning home, I shall need it no longer. May it help you in your travels. It is time. Time for me to depart. Thank you, you two. Thank you, grandfather. Farewell, and may we meet again someday.
You know how to drive this thing? Apparently she does. So dramatic. To infinity and beyond! You actually kept an older TV specifically because it can still hook up to a PS2 and other older consoles. You still have a Persona 3 playthrough you haven't finished yet. Oh. Damn. I'm impressed both the PS2 and the TV would work for that long. I wonder, I have a feeling there are like HDMI adapters for older consoles like that though, because my friend sent me one for Wii. I have yet to use it, but I was like, whoa, that's pretty neat. I can get high def Wii games. Not that I've ever wanted to do that, but I definitely should test it out. I want to see how it plays with Guitar Hero. There are all kinds of adapters out there. Nice. It's amazing how people can figure out that technology. Well, it's gone. Wonder where it's headed. I hope that bamboo girl has a safe journey wherever it leads. Hey, Yami, get the lead out. We got sidetracked helping that bamboo girl. Let's get going. We have work to do. We gotta rake that queen over the coals. She's got some explaining to do. Okay. Kaguya, she's gone. Oh, that sad rain cloud over there. And the tiger is just casually sleeping in the background. That's not dangerous at all. Easton's like, it's dangerous down there in the hole, while there are actual tigers over there. So that giant bamboo sprout was a cradle to take her home. My prayers are with you, dearest Kaguya. Alright. That's the end of that short arc. I love how they made it so emotional, but like... Oh. They tried to make it so emotional, but we really didn't get much deep connection to Kaguya, so it just kind of feels like, you know, we're passerbys seeing these two having an emotional moment. Okay, where to next? Back to the Emperor's place? I think? Maybe? I don't see any marker. Just be very quiet and the tigers will never know that you or the rocket were there. Oh yeah, they didn't even budge with the jet propulsion, huh? Check out the tablet I got. Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. I already forgot. The city's big wigs. The city's big wigs. That's why is that so hard for me to read? The city's big wigs live across the bridge ahead. So many sounds, jeez. That area is crammed full of awesome places, palaces. I cannot read today. Wow, I've been speaking too much Japanese lately, both at work and during my vacation, I guess. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. Oh yeah, this was when he came to the entrance of Seian City. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Okay, I guess we're going back to the palace. Can't upgrade anything. What's this? Shoot. Ancient tablet that grants the wearer protection from fire. Ooh. Oh, okay, so these are separate from the weapon slots. That's awesome. I feel like they could have introduced this earlier in the game. We're practically like in the end game, I feel, but better late than never, I guess. Okay, cool. I don't think I've used this sword just yet either. Grants ink bullet power. I'm basically immune from fire now, is that right? It's that strong? Jeez. Oh yeah, I've got like a little glow now. Whoa. I don't know why it never occurred to me that this game could have also defensive equipment. That's great. Right, it's not sight. I keep wanting to like select the different spots on the map. No, it's a up or down selection in the scroll. Jeez. Okay, do we finally get to meet the queen? Get to see the queen? Girl boss? Whoa. This random divot. That's Benkei. I keep pressing A to jump because I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza and that's the jump button. I just realized. Okay, so do I actually go in? You're a persistent one, aren't you, March? For whatever reason, the curse seems to have dissipated. There's still a sinister presence on the Yoshima coast, though. But we won't let it lay a finger on Queen Himiko. No, we guards won't let any evil get the better of us. Himiko's people all sound like a bunch of parrots. Maybe they can stand up to the evil of those monsters. But I bet they're no match for the brush techniques of the gods. You got that right. What am I supposed to do? Blow them away, literally? Did I slash them? Oh. Nope. Whee. Okay, that didn't work. Yes, yes. I don't want to set them on fire. Drunk sheep. Oh, right. That was the 3, huh? I totally forgot that skill exists. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's a 2. Too many strokes. Oh. I thought they would get more woozy or move slower. If it almost made it feel like I was invisible for a moment, but okay. Well, this is a nice and symmetrical palace. Anything of note here? I feel like there's a bead to be discovered. It's... Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's been a while since I've played a game that actually lets you enter buildings. You know what I mean? Like, Pokemon games had a lot of houses and random hotels and stuff that you could just enter and talk to people, but ever since, I guess Sword and Shield, really, they don't really do that anymore. And now with all the open world games being like all the craze now, you don't really enter buildings. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom does, but that's really just a reskinned Breath of the Wild, so... You know... You think I'm too used to Zenless? No, I don't count that. Free-to-play games are different from video games, you know, like actual produced games. I mean, like console games that actually have time and money poured into them. Free-to-play games, I don't expect much exploration, you know? Northern Land. Oh, I see. Ooh, do we get to go to Hokkaido? I've only been there once, I think. You know exactly what I mean. You love interiors of places, but a lot of modern games don't have that, right? Thank you. It feels so lived in when you can go into places and talk to people. That was like one of my favorite things about older Pokemon games, but it's just not a thing. I think, yeah, because in Scarlet and Violet, the only buildings you could really enter were the gyms. None of the houses actually had any space inside, which, I mean, it kind of checks out. Makes it feel like the houses were locked for the first time, but it felt empty. It was so lifeless. You love going into the buildings in Okami. They all feel cozy, even if they aren't highly detailed. Yeah, I can see what you mean now. They're so... they're definitely cozy. And they have such... I don't know. It's like when you can... It's like when you look at a furniture... like interior design and you can kind of tell what kind of person lives there. I get those kind of vibes, you know? Handmaiden? Why, it really is you. Sorry, I only have like 3 modes of female voices. Her Majesty Queen Himiko has foreseen your coming. You must not delay, please. Queen Himiko awaits on the top floor. Himiko's waiting for us? If you're really the ones Queen Himiko has been looking for, even a boiling sea of flames won't stand in your way, will it? Well, now that I got a anti-fire charm, it sure won't. How convenient is that? Ooh, what's this fancy thing? Oh, it's a bead. I knew it. My sensors were firing off. Funny you should say that, lady. Yeah. This strange bamboo alien girl just gave me something to help with that. Why was she holding that anyway? Because fire beats bamboo? Is that the case? Ooh. Random scroll. Holy artifacts. I feel like I should read some of these. Oh dear. Okay. That's lava. The floor is lava, guys. Oh, it's like actual heat in here. The air is like moving. That's cool. Wow. Man, this game is so detailed. I do kind of want to read these scrolls though. Wow, I collected so many. Throughout the land are spread power-enhancing holy artifacts. These rare treasures grant one great powers that, when equipped, up to 3 of these accessories can be equipped at any one time. Okay, so the fire tablet was one of them. It is difficult to exaggerate the rarity of these precious items. Don't expect to stumble upon too many of them in your journeys. So the fire one was a freebie in the story. Well, I guess that was a side quest, huh? So you can go out, you could go through the game not having found any of these artifacts. Whoa. Hard mode unlocked. Once you've obtained one, it will be a force for great stability. Forget not what you have read here. Well then, I'm sure glad what's the word? I'm sure glad I followed through with the bamboo story then. The evil demons that flourish throughout the land, no matter how many are defeated, their numbers do not thin. And the burden they place on human hearts does not dissipate. These foul fiends come from a land far to the north of Nippon. Oh. From there they infiltrate our land and perpetrate nefarious acts. Game, equip the damn thing. Yeah. You need it. Take it. The northern lands are feared as a breeding ground for evil. Yikes. For many years, Nippon has severed itself from the land to the north, an unclean land where evil runs wild without restraint. However, it is also said that all of creation originated in the north. Okay, so I'm allowed to just swim now? Wow. Okay, cool. This would have been impossible otherwise, I bet. And why the heck does the queen have lava in her palace? Just curious. How does that architecture work? Whoa. Yeah, casually shake off the lava, Amy. Taking a sip. Hey, Amy. I bet that's Himiko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. Hey, the security here was pretty tight. Was it? Was it the handmaiden welcomed us in, and the only thing that was in our way was lava, which doesn't affect us now, so... But nothing we couldn't handle. Isun. Yeah, you tell her, Amy. Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun the traveling artist, you too, of course. Hey, how'd you know our names? Anyway, first things first. You knew about that funky mist in the water dragon, didn't you? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to. My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. I have a bad feeling about this. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of the city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag. Wow, that might be the first time Isun's been rude to a young lady. Isun, your words are very harsh. But you're right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. She's still hiding it.
Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, the ruler of Seian City, offer my most sincere apologies.
The suspense is killing me. I don't know what I was expecting, but pretty nondescript face. Hamina, hamina, hamina.
As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer.
I don't know why I made her British all of a sudden.
I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seian. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island.
Ooh. Do we get to team up with Momotaro? You wonder if she knows her head is on fire. I wonder the same. Makes me wonder if she's the Queen of Fire, actually, with the lava. What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island or whatever you called it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away. Well, there's this lovely story called Castle in the Sky.
Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location.
Ooh.
No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it will reappear.
That's kind of cool.
So even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive.
You don't say. Still, why just stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and out, day in and day out?
She trying to mess with us? This is the treasured crystal ball.
It's huge, wow.
My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seian City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. And it will tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear next.
Well then. Okay, so why doesn't she just send her army there?
Emmy's like, let me play with it. I want to play ball.
She's so cute. Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing. Oh, she's pawing at it.
Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power. But if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way.
That's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. That is not what you said about queens when we first entered the city. Oh! It's like one of those electric bug nets. Ouch! Thanks for the warning.
Be careful, you cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune.
Easton's a misfortune. You deserve that, Easton. It seems so. I don't know what he was trying to do, but okay.
You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach.
Can I have that ball? Can I equip it? holy artifact?
This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks.
Okay. So, she just needs holy power?
Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request? The request of all my people.
Yes. I guess so. Love those options.
The mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order. So though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach.
What the heck's that supposed to mean? Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already.
The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon.
Oh, I see. You could have started with that.
Even if the crystal ball shows me the location of the island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break this shield will only result in our own pain. But the water dragon could break the shield with ease. It could form a bridge over the sea to the island.
So you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island, and the water dragon will break the barrier around it. Is that the only way to get into the enemy's stronghold? Well, what about the dragon? What about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it'll be happy to help us. This might be the longest piece of dialogue in the overworld. Like, non-cutscene.
That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this palace, for my prayers require all my energy. You are the only one who can take on this important task.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay. You want us to make friends with that rampaging water dragon? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help Himiko or what? Well, story's not gonna progress otherwise, so let's do it. Bummer. Well, this boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Amy?
Oh, Amaterasu, you're truly benevolent. So I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond.
Neat. No customs, no border control. Okay, just a key. So much security in this palace, I guess.
It is said there's a race which controls the water dragon.
Ooh.
They live in the sea beyond the border in the Dragonian domain.
I think I know exactly what she's talking about. I happened to catch a glance of my friend playing Okami on her Switch, and she was inside like an underwater palace. I think that's what this is. Ryugujo, probably.
They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island.
You got it. Whee. I wonder why that door says breathe. The kanji for that. Or call. Maybe that's what it is. Now look at the mess you've gotten us into, Furball. Yeah, well, at least we know who's been controlling that water dragon. Let's go pay the Dragonian domain a visit. Oh boy! I love underwater exploration. That is not sarcasm, by the way. I actually do enjoy underwater stages. Oh. I wish I could move the camera, but I can't. There we go. The queen's prayers really worked. Got Amaterasu on her payroll now. Oh yeah. Some strong prayers you got there. And here I was expecting the queen to be an evil queen. Not like Snow White style, but I thought she was the one behind the chaos, you know. But it turned out the emperor was literally just sick, and the queen is trying her best to protect this city. Oops, wrong way. I know, I'm sorry, I'm just a dog. Man, Amaterasu looks much more holy with that little halo around her body. I like it. So does that mean we can also get like ice immunity? If we have the right artifacts. Maybe one for less damage. Okay. Where do we go? If I can teleport, I should probably just stay here. She said the border. This is the time I wish there was a red marker telling me which way to go. Okay. Head out of the city and take a right. Okay, great. Thank you, Silvery. You're like my Google Maps navigation right now. In 600 feet, turn right. Turn left onto Sasa Sanctuary. Your destination will be on the left. Okay. I know there's a bunch of side quests I have not finished in the city, but you don't want to give too many spoilers, but want to make sure I'm having fun. Thank you. I appreciate it, yeah. I see, so this path. Okay, I don't think I've gone this way. Let me test this sword out and also warm up a bit in the combat. Oh god, it's these guys. Nice. Ow, what the heck? I was busy suplexing somebody. Oops. Wait. Oh, I froze. Man. Oh. Yes. Oh, nice. I see the ink bullets actually work. Oop. Oh, can I light it on fire now that I have the secret scroll? Let's try it out. That was a terrible figure eight. Hold on. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, don't forget the fangs. Yes! Okay, okay. I like that. Oh, is this a mermaid lagoon? Sure is. Wow, well, aren't I glad that I did that? We don't know what to do with these geodes yet, huh? I've seen several of those. Hi. I have a key. Can I come in? What is it, pup? You want to cross the border? You'll have to speak to my colleague if you do. But Queen Himiko's ordered the border to be sealed off. I'm sorry, but I'd give up if I were you, pup. Thanks. Hey, that's a border key. A permit from Queen Himiko for crossing the border. What on earth are you doing with something like that? Rules are rules. Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. You must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate straight away. Thank you, good sir. I feel like we could have used the mallet to shrink and pass through that gate, but... Now then, where's this Dragonian domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea. But I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon. It's just you swim so slow that you practically put me to sleep. And is that a problem? Oh, it's our favorite, everybody. I've never seen him make an entrance like that. Bonjour, Amaterasu. I trust you enjoyed your little adventure through that hole. That hole. The city's air has sure cleared up thanks to you. Just ignore him and maybe he'll go away. Come on, Amy. Why so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big cursed zone out here. But yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions. What? I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. Ah, the sea. Home of Bikini Bottom, sorry. I couldn't resist. The sea of Ryoshima Coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend? What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy? Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. My little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please. S'il vous plaît. Huh? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway? You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist, but could not paint a picture if his life depended on it, are you? What? Is that me? Am I the imposter? Imposter syndrome? Oh, nothing. It is just something some old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home. And he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece? I mean, there are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it is hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Or you can stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced. Excusez-moi, you do not have to get all out under the collar. It would appear I have struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for you this time, I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. I thought he would fly away. I didn't know he could just materialize like that. This is a pretty area, though. Oh, yikes. Where did you come from? Tengu Wanyudo. Fly using his hair. Yeah, I thought it was like... He flaps his little cape or whatever you call it. Oops, that was an attack. Oh man, what do I... Oh. Come on, Amy. Oh, nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Should I just slow him down again? Yeah, alright. Ooh, that's a lot of fangs. Nice. My time score was terrible, but okay, cool. I'm learning, I'm getting the hang of this. What's with the ruins? I see a save point. And a little hut. Whoop. Okay. Oh yeah. So there's a hut and what looks to be a portal on the top left. And whatever this big building in front of me is. Now that looks like Oni Island to me. I feel like we could just go straight there. Ichi? Oh, no. Sakenekote? This is a restaurant. Are those cats back? Oh, they sure are.
Oh, welcome. We're happy to see anyone here.
And at the moment, even a dog.
There just isn't any fresh fish available these days. We've hardly got any customers at all. We're well known for our chef Mr. Umi's fresh fish dishes.
She has a whole fried fish on her head. Is that how she serves people?
I hope you'll get to try one of them.
Is this another brush technique? Oh, it sure looks like it. Oh, that's the 3 that I tried earlier. Fujing? Ooh!
Goodness gracious, whatever will I do? Even I, the great chef Umi, can't cook without ingredients. I'm at the end of my rope.
Oh, Cyclone Chef Umi, what a name. Umi means sea, by the way, like ocean.
Listen, doggy, can I bend your furry little ear? There's no good fish here lately, and I can't cook without fish. I feel like I'm starting to lose my touch. I've had enough! There's gotta be something around here that'd make a good meal. Hey, what are you looking at? No, it'd be too much effort getting all that fur off you. Oh my gosh. I need some juicy fruits of the sea to show what I can do. And they must be fresh. It's an insult to the sea and the fish if the dish goes wrong. Now, I don't know what the story is with the water dragon, but I do know that the fish I need aren't being caught. Still, I've asked the fisherman. I can't do any more than that. I guess all I can do is sit tight and wait for good news.
Does that mean we have to do some fishing? I'm down for fishing. I just bought a marlin pole. Marlin rod, that's what it's called. Oh, kitty! Yes, feed the kit. Fish, there we go. Finally, an animal that eats fish. That is not the cat I talk to, but that's fine. I love calicos. My own calico is taking a sip of water as we speak. More fishing! Yeah! Checking my phone. I discovered that on Blue Sky there's a couple bots that automatically repost your stream announcement if you tag it with hashtag small streamer. So That's pretty cool. Keep fish on me. This area has a lot of cats to feed. Oh! I shall. Oh my gosh, look at them! Little tuxedo kitties. I used to want a tuxedo cat so badly in like high school. That's vegetable, but that's fine. I still have 7 bags of fish. I think I'm good for now. Hello, sir.
Aha, yes, that's a great idea. That would sell like hotcakes.
Were there hotcakes in ancient Japan? A friend of yours adopted a street that was a tuxedo. Very cute. Aww. That's sweet. What did they name the cat? I think one of my friends from college days sent me a snap. It was a clip of a black and white kitty like pouncing around and playing with their feet. I learned that they were cat sitting and it was just a baby kitten. Named the cat Mona, which will make sense when you play Persona 5. Oh, I know Mona, yeah. That's a cute reference. Also a cute name. That's clever. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I've watched a bit of Persona 5 gameplay. I just haven't gone through the story. I did watch the anime at least, but yeah. I don't know about like all the romancing and the exploration in the city and stuff.
A donut in the shape of Oni Island.
The Doni Nut!
It'll be great. Look, you can see Oni Island from here. This is the perfect spot to sell Oni Island merchandise.
Wow, capitalism even in ancient Japan.
Gotta make the best of a bad deal, right? Or we wind up miserable. That demon-shaped island appeared out of nowhere a while ago. When the water dragon went crazy and the city got that weird fog. All that's happened since that island turned up. And every day it looks like it's in a different place, too. There can't be a weirder sight anywhere in the world.
Oni Island, eh? Bet it's gonna be tough getting over there. And once we get there, I bet we'll wish never did. What? And once we get there, I bet we'll wish never did. Yep, that's what it says. Alright, great typo.
What are you martyring about? It's time to liven up and do some business. You on shopping duty, Pooch?
Oh, hell yeah, let's grab fish feed while I'm here. I'm rich enough, I'll take like 20. Yeah. Good deal. Thank you, good sir. Oh, I see a guardian sapling in the back. Wow, a guardian sapling that I don't have to restore? That's a first. Puppy! What do you like, me? Yeah. Oh, look at the little sheep. And how much bigger Amy is, I always forget. Wolves are so huge. Yay, friends! Puppy friends! Oh, that's a bunch of kids. Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Urashima Taro! That makes sense. He probably takes us to the domain then. Hey, Urashima, so you got taken by that Porka guy, right? And he took you to a castle at the bottom of the sea? If that's true, where's that Porka now, huh? Yeah, where's he now? Yeah, where is he? What are they talking about? It ain't Porka, it's Orca! He's an emissary of the Dragon Palace. And he only comes for people worthy of going there.
Yeah, right. Didn't your mom teach you not to tell lies? Let's get him. Yeah. Get him.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Only cowards gang up on people like that.
Hey, who's that? Good timing. I'm bored of playing with him now. Come on, let's go play somewhere else. Yeah. Let's go play.
What do you think those little brats were talking about, Amy? What did they mean by a castle at the bottom of the sea? Gosh, I can only guess. Hey kid, how long you plan on staying like that? Hey, I'm talking to you. What's wrong, kid? That's a kid? Hey kid. Hello? Anyone home? Do I just... Okay. I must have dozed off. I reckon I do that a lot on the beach. That is not at all what... That is not at all like the typical depictions of Urashima Taro. That's so cute. I don't know who y'all are, but I sure appreciate you're waking me up. When I ain't got the strength to go home, sometimes I nap here. You were sleeping? You really had us worried, hunched over so long like that. You're not sick or injured, are you? No, sir. I'm fit as a fiddle, I am. Just taking a nap on the beach is all. Oh, well, that's a relief. Anyway, what was that about a castle at the bottom of the sea? Would you mind filling us in? No one ever believes me about that. There's a land under the sea here in Hiroshima. The Dragonians and Sea God live there in the Dragon Palace. The Dragon Palace is an amazing place, real pretty. I haven't been there in a dog's age, though. Dragon Palace? Land of the Dragonians? They're the ones controlling the water dragon. Himiko said so. So just how does one get down to that palace, Bucket Boy? Bucket Boy. How could a a big-boned lad like you unload that water dragon and make it all the way down to the bottom of the sea? The water dragon was much nicer in those days. But you can't just choose to go to the Dragon Palace, see? Only worthy people can go. If you're worthy, an emissary called Orca comes to get you. So this Orca dude is an emissary from the Dragon Palace? And just how do you get to meet this guy anyway? Now that's one question that ain't so easy to answer. Y'all see that pair over yonder? That pier is where I met Orca. I was looking out to the sea, 50 miles from Santa Fe, when he came with the morning sun. Orca only comes if you're worthy of the Dragon Palace, I reckon. That's all you had to say? And how do you... Oh, piggies! Little piggies! Okay. And how does one determine his worthiness? Do I have to lift Mjolnir? Okay. Just gonna peek in here for a second. I apologize for my terrible southern accent, by the way. It's been too long since I've talked or listened to southern people.
Well, ain't you a fine-looking wolf? White as snow.
Those pigs are so cute. They really are. Pigs in real life are also cute. Smaller ones, not like the gigantic 2-ton ones, but...
What you doing in an old beach house like this, then? I ain't got nothing for you, but you can rest here if you like.
Thanks. Thank you, ma'am. Well. Wow, they even dry their own seaweed. Oh, that's what they're doing. I thought it was like decorative. You know how people have like those beaded curtains? I thought those seaweed were curtains. Whoops. Whoa, that's a weird looking island. What the heck is that? Is that the Tower of Babel? Babel? Hi, cows. Oh, so many animals here. Oh, I always forget how big cows are. You bet beaded curtains would smell nicer. You're right. I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, it's the arrow guy again. Well, there's a face I know. I forget his name. Or voice. It's been a while, Poochie. Hey, you're that apple guy who was over by the big drawbridge. We didn't see you in the city. What are you doing here? Well, I've had a complete change of heart since then. I gave up my old job and set off on a journey to hone my skills. This suits me much better than my formal duties back in the city. Nippon's best archer and his bow Golden Fire are still in top form. Here, Poochie, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Thank you. Oh, it's nighttime. Whoops. What, is that some sort of training to hone your skill? You got it. See that fruit hanging on the tree over on that little island? Oh, is that a traversing thing? The vines? That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going right back to the basics. But that fruit is as hard as stone. Nothing damages it, even if I hit it dead center 100 times. It sounds strange, but that's what makes it a good target. Thank you. He feeds me every time I listen. This obviously has nothing to do with the giant explosion he caused. Oh yeah. Quit! No! I was laid off. We simply had we simply thought of different directions. You know how like band members say that like before they break up they have different directions and music tastes. Okay. I thought that tree was closer. Nothing else? Okay. Oh, it suddenly got so dark. I'll be honest, I don't know what he would do or what I would do to help him there. Let's check out the gate. Whoops, or fight the monster, okay. Yikes. Oh man. Haha, reflexes. I'm getting some good monster fangs this time around. Stop moving around. Whoa, hello. That's one way to do it. Oh, that's dead. Alright. I can blow this fire out. Yep. I'm learning, guys. Oh, that's not an attack. Nice. Awesome. I'm like 12 streams in and I'm finally get the hang of the combat. It's like making pancakes. You get the hang of it when you're at the end of your batch. And then you forget it all over again the next time you try. No, leave me alone, fuck. What the heck? Oh, okay. Nice guard. That is a weird looking helmet. Alright. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but it does damage. There was another guy. I was wondering where this came from. He has a shark head on his back? That's not how hermits work, I think. Okay, can't do that. They animated that so creepily, I love it. I can't bounce that back, can we? Nope. I don't know what to do here. Oh. Oh, I have to hit the shell side. Okay. I thought that was not... I thought that was the opposite of what I was supposed to do. Okay. I'm over this. Whoa. At least I'm getting some decent practicing. That fire wheel doesn't hurt as much now. Oh, you're right! Yeah, that thank God. Nice. Okay. This way? No. Down there? No. What the heck? That wasn't fast enough. Slash. Okay. Oh, he wasn't dead. Can you get down from there? Thank you. Since when do stone statues fly? Wow, that guy wasn't much of a threat after I grounded him. This side? Do I have to climb? Oh, is that bit? Maybe not. I was gonna mention... Ooh. Oh, kitty! Oh, it just came out of nowhere. Oh, that's cute. Cats are nocturnal, so they're more active at the nighttime. Are tigers not nocturnal? I lie, these cats are asleep. Oh goodness, that scared me. Hi Minty! How you doing? How's it going? Did you have a good weekend? Welcome in. Oh, you should go grab something to eat. That's always a good idea. This is the one cat statue that I can't examine, and I want to. Wow. That's interesting. Hi, right? Kitty sticker for the kitties. Oh, true. What timing? Maybe I can just loop around. No. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the pier. Oh, right, I was about to say, this past Friday, my team and I at work had to run a company event. We do yearly events to, you know, team build and socialize and stuff, and my team's in charge of planning and organizing all of that. So this time we decided to rent or reserve some bowling lanes at a local bowling alley. There we go. And it's been like almost a decade since I last bowled, so I wasn't sure how that would go. But we randomized teams, and I got team 4. I ended up playing with our department president, which was kind of nerve-wracking, but my team got second place overall by 1 point. We were so close to first place, actually. It was pretty fun. I'm just still sore on my right arm. I guess the ball I chose was too heavy. But it was fun. It seemed like everybody there also enjoyed it. And the venue was so lovely. It was such a cute local bowling alley. They've been in business for 30 years, I heard, and they have alcohol, they have soft drinks, they do catering and food. Everything, and you know, shoe rentals, everything you could ask for in an event space. Like, it was so nice, and the people working there were so nice. Grats sound like fun. Yeah, thank you. We had prizes prepared for the top 3 teams, so there were a bunch of paper bags with random goodies inside, and I chose one that had a cute little candle in a glass container, a cozy, you know, for like beer cans. I don't know if I'll ever use that. And also a portable cornhole game. It's like, it feels like those flexible frisbees. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. The mesh ones, the fabric ones. It feels like that. It comes in its own case. It folds up into a circular shape. So yeah, I might try that out sometime at a park, but begin with the morning sun. Okay. Is it not morning? Is it technically midday? Oh, look at that. Whoa. Orca question mark? Looks like a beluga. Something's coming. That's a dolphin with sharp teeth. Oh, it is an orca. It has like orca markings. It's just blue. That's cute. Why does this big fish look so happy? It's kind of creeping me out. It's not a fish, it's a mammal. Ah! Orca, it's you! The way he's running. It's been a dog's age. I stopped counting the years. Did you come to take me back to the Dragon Palace? Oh! Rejected! Orca's laughing. God, Easton, you just called him fish. How embarrassing. Yeah. It's like this, it reminds me of this one post on Tumblr. It was a set of GIFs, however you pronounce it. But it was the Disney princesses interacting with each other, and Ariel asked, oh my gosh, I forgot what she asked. I don't know. It must have been something like asking Cinderella if she's adopted or something. But the final gif is like Jasmine or some other sassy princess staring at Ariel and calling her like and saying like, God Ariel, you fucking salmon! You don't just ask people if they're adopted. God, you see, you just don't look at aquatic mammals and call them fish. Jeez. Orca. This is that emissary or whatever of the Dragonians? Lol. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite old Tumblr posts. God, you fucking salmon! Oh my gosh. He's so cute. I love the gradient color on his tail. Oh, it speaks! Oh, wasn't expecting that.
At last, one worthy of visiting the Dragon Palace. How about I'll take you to the Dragon Palace?
Hear that, Amy?
I'm second to none when it comes to swimming.
This reminds me of the beluga taxis in Dave the Diver. I don't know if anybody else has played that charming game. I love it. I miss it.
Even that water dragon's no match for me.
You heard him. What are we gonna do, Amy? Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, I guess you already made up your mind. Oh, Amy. Man, these animations are so cute. Bop. This is Orca? Not a very creative name, for real though. What was the Japanese name for orca? Was it literally just Shachi? Shachi means orca. You're back! Welcome back. What did you get for food? Did you get anything yummy? More leftover pasta? Ooh, or do you get like discounted food at your job? You got your own bank account too. Congratulations! It's like you're your own adult now. Shachimaru in Japanese. Okay, well that at least sounds like a name. It has maru at the end. Congrats indeed. So they couldn't have made Orca a bit more creative. Orca Bob. I don't know. You're having stew chicken with mashed potatoes and corn too. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds so cozy. Like that's such comfort food. You're having early Thanksgiving, it sounds like. Yes, you feel very mature now. Well, don't get used to it. Adulthood is like about constant growing. I've discovered. Like adulthood is so long. It looks kind of fishy, pun intended. Want to hitch a ride? It's not a fish. You fucking ladybug. You do? Well, I don't suppose we have much of a choice. We might as well take advantage of him now that he's here.
I'm second to none when it comes to swimming. That water dragon's no match for me.
Still scared for your birthday when the state recognizes you as a legal adult. Why is that? What happens then? I'm not familiar with Texas laws. Nothing you can do, yes. We all age. We cannot resist, even though I wish I could resist. You believe him? Maybe we should have him take us to the Dragon Palace. How many times are we gonna have to talk about this?
I'm afraid I can't do that yet.
Huh?
You must complete the final ordeal decreed by Otohime. Only then will you be worthy of visiting the Dragon Palace.
Hear that, Amy? If I had a penny for every time he says, hear that, Amy? Hey, Orca, is this Otohime chick your boss or something? She's got a lot of nerve letting that water dragon run amok. Listen, Orca, we want to ride down to the Dragon Palace, so let's hear about that ordeal you were talking about. Why is this bit of writing so awkward? You're not sure anything happens, you just think becoming an adult is like from going to normal difficulty straight to hardcore mode. I see. I can kinda get that. I felt that way going into college, so... Yeah, I guess you're at the same point then. I mean, it's okay. There's a lot of learning to do in adulthood, but it'll be worth it in the end, I promise. I know, I did a lot of self-discovery in my 20s, and I'm very happy I'm done with it, so... Yes, Ethan, I can hear you. You have a high-pitched voice, and I'm a kid. Yeah.
The entrance to the Dragon Palace is a whirlpool, but it's hidden right now to keep out the evil beings that plague this area. You must find the whirlpool amidst this vast sea. That is the ordeal decreed by Otohime.
Hear that, Abby? Issa. Sounds like a piece of cake. Oh, and speaking of Japanese, we found this cute little Japanese shop somewhere near you in Texas with art supplies and snacks. You got to try koshian and strawberry calpico. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. Was it just like, yeah, how'd they taste? But like, was it just straight up koshian? Was it in anything? Because koshian typically is part of the dessert or treat, whatever you're having. Koshian, by the way, for those who don't know, is red bean paste that's smooth. There's tsubu-an, which is where it has like full azuki beans inside it, but koshian is smoothed. I prefer koshian over tsubu-an, by the way. Something about the texture just bothers me with tsubu-an. Kind of like how I don't like pulp in my juice. I mean, the sea's packed with places begging to be explored. We'll just have to check them out till we find that whirlpool. Oh, all this ocean? Well, what are we waiting for? Full speed ahead, fish breath. Okay, I was about to say, I don't want to have to navigate around with just a lily pad. At least I'm on a... I was gonna say fish. An orca. Wind Waker, anybody? I never played that game. I've just seen some gameplay of it. I do like the music though. I listened to the soundtrack on the Nintendo Music app. Where's that meowing coming from? There's a meowing? I can't hear over my fucking air conditioning. I think it's coming from that tower. It's kind of creepy, but let's go check it out. Oh, now I hear it. Okay, how do I dismount? Oh, okay, it's A button. Gotti. Alright. It was red bean paste in this little cake? Hold on. The chat is scrolling. This little cake-like bread roll, and it actually didn't taste that bad, just the texture of the paste was a little shocking. I see. It really isn't meowing. This is gonna sound stupid, but you were basing it off of anime and was expecting it to be like jelly, which gave your taste buds a bit of a ride, but it's still really good. Honestly, would like to try more versions sometimes. Yeah, no, anko, like red bean paste, is very much not jelly. It's not gelatinous. Hi, kitties. It's more like, I don't know what to describe it as. Calpico, oh my god, Calpico. I love Calpico. You had no idea Japan had like strawberry lemonade without the lemonade. It was so good. Definitely will be buying more. Good. Glad you like it. I always have trouble describing Calpico. I tell people it's a yogurt drink and people get kind of taken aback because that's not really a thing in America. But also it's not like completely yogurt flavor. But yeah, I love Calpico. It's like one of my go-to Japanese soft drinks. Original flavor's good, but other flavors are also nice, like mango. There's also peach, lychee, I think. It's just adult animals, you know, when you put it that way. You read it as milk juice and was still a little off-putting, but the texture was just far too alluring not to give it a try. I'm proud of you for trying. A lot of people, I feel like, are pretty conservative when it comes to food. Makes you think of kefir. Used to drink that when you were younger. Yeah. God, hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that might be pretty similar. Sounds like that annoying meow is coming from the top of this tower. I was about to say maybe this is the brush technique, but the cat was not in the Chinese zodiac. Hey, look at those paw prints on the wall. Isn't that the mark of catwalk? It's one of the 13 celestial brush techniques. Okay, never mind then. Don't listen to me. Wait, maybe that means... I get to... Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, they're like little cats. Okay. Oh, Kamaitachi got it. Okay. They're weasels, not cats then. Wow, that time frame was very generous. I'll blow your flames out. I'll huff and I'll puff. Whoops. Oh, that flash. Okay, I see. I get one. Damn it. I saw it and I couldn't do anything about it. Whoa, they change. Okay. Nice block. Thanks. Thank God for the shield. Can't see. Whoops. Wrong button. Got it. Give me a monster fang. Nope. Well, at least I'm getting better at guarding. Oh, damn it. You're so close to dying. Yes, there it is. There's the monster fang and a finish. Alright. Kamaitachi literally translates to scythe weasel, and it typically refers to like really blistering winds. It's like weasels are slicing up with scythes. Kabegami? That means, well, you know our motto. I mean, leap before you look. Okay. I assume I have to make that shape, but... Kitty? No, don't run. There we go. You mean you understand being picky kind of the same way about being hesitant with trying some Japanese snacks? You're like 99% there isn't a Japanese drink in the world you wouldn't be excited to try. Really? You're more open to drinks than food. I guess that makes sense. I mean, with food it's like there's so many combinations and textures that could happen, but drinks are a bit more limited in that sense. You've been addicted to milk lately as a go-to drink to pair with anything sweet. Okay. That's pretty American of you to say. But now that you say that though, I recommend milk with ampan, which is bread with koshian inside, or tsuban if you prefer, but it's basically red bean paste inside bread. That with a cup of milk is very classic what's the word? Investigation food. Kitty? Oh, nice.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, hi, Lonnie. I am, in fact, winning, I think. You should see me battling today. I'm on a roll. Careful, Nana might be tempted to find the 1% I wouldn't, or you wouldn't like. That's not true. I want people to enjoy food and drinks, because that's my motto. Food and drinks are meant to be savored and enjoyed. That's why I don't like watching YouTube videos and TV shows that make you suffer through food and stuff. Like how a lot of people use those Harry Potter jelly beans with like vomit flavor and grass flavor and stuff. I don't enjoy that. It's just gross. And I don't enjoy other people suffering as much. You might have seen that in Japanese store. We'll we'll have to give it a try. Hell yes. Anpan is great. Better yet, you could get an anman, which is a bun, like a steamed bun with anko inside. It's so fluffy and warm, and it adds to the sweetness of the anko. One of my favorite. Red bean paste goated, yeah. If it means finding more Japanese drinks, then you wouldn't be afraid to find. Oh, Ghibli food. Want to eat that so bad, right? Same. Ghibli food looks so delicious, and I've read somewhere that Ghibli food and like emotions and water drops and such look pleasing to the eye, like look appealing because they're drawn how they would feel, you know? Like food, like egg yolks are super big and gloopy because that's how you would expect it to feel on your tongue. And teardrops are also big and gloopy because that's kind of, you know, the sensation as it rolls down your cheeks. Like Ghibli captures the feeling visually. I find that fascinating. What am I doing here? What do I... Whoa. Did I fuck it up? You might be able to find that at the little Japanese Korean store plaza you intend on going to for your birthday. Oh, that sounds fun. Which is approaching much faster than you expected. Whoop. That's weird. I latched onto... Do I have to draw this? That's so complicated though. No. What am I supposed to do? Little bit. You've been told it's actually pretty big. I didn't know there was such a thing in Texas. That sounds pretty nice though. You might be able to find some Korean snacks as well then. Like dog can't jump. This is after I've learned the jump techniques though. This is highest I've ever been able to jump. I'm supposed to climb, I think. But I don't have the brush technique, so I don't know if I can just do it on the spot. I also don't know what this platform is for. You didn't either. Praying to find chicken karage is like the first birthday meal in their TBH. Oh, love chicken karage. Leap before you look. Ah, I see. Fuck. So I have to press B to hang on to the wall is what's happening right now, I see. And I have to press B again to land. Ooh, I see it wraps around this side, so... Okay. Are you telling me I have to climb this whole tower? Oh, welcome to the climbing stream, guys. This is the Peak stream. Off-brand Peak? What's here? Hey, what's gotten into you, Amy? There's so many Asian food markets here. There. I knew that much because you mentioned Lonnie going to those markets so often, but I didn't know there was like a whole plaza for Korean Japanese stuff. Or takoyaki. You've been wanting to try takoyaki forever. Oh, takoyaki's also great. Really depends on the store with how good it is, but yeah, overall they're pretty tasty. Can't really go wrong with them unless they're undercooked. Love the dandelion fluff. Yeah, it's a cute touch. The effects in general in this game are lovely. The P gameplay we've been asking for. No, you haven't been asking anything. I don't think I could play Peak since it's first person and I get motion sick pretty easily. Make sure to check the landings. Some have treasure. Thank you. That was my thought process here. You trying to get to the top of the tower or something? You're one enthusiastic furball. Thank you. It's like, aw, kitty. Wow, I'm glad I took Silvery's advice and stocked up on fish. Oh, fair, yeah. Takoyaki is also fun making at home. If you find a takoyaki plate or a takoyaki kit, you can grab the ingredients and have a takoyaki party. Or takopa, as Japanese people call it. It's a fun time. Very messy, but it's exciting. Like, having to flip the takoyaki to turn it into a complete ball is so fun. And you can also stick in any ingredient you want. You'd like to do a takopa then sometime. Yeah! That'd be perfect for a birthday party. I see. So this is the second floor, which means 1, 2, this 8? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there are 8 floors. Oh my god. Yeah, welcome to the climbing stream, everybody. You've seen cooking videos of it. The flipping looks hard. It's not too bad if you don't do it too early. Essentially, once you can see that the edges have started to brown, you cut the edges and then tuck it into that hemisphere and flip it over and it turns into a complete ball. All the fluffs. Whee! Oh man, I don't want to fall. This might be more nerve-wracking than Peak. You still haven't learned how to use chopsticks, you realized? Oh. Do you mean like how to properly hold them, or like totally in general you've never used chopsticks? The golden clouds are checkpoints you can walk on the— oh, golden clouds. I'll have to take a closer look. Thanks, Silvery. That's good to know. I don't want to lose my progress by falling accidentally. Yeah, because for chopsticks it takes a little bit of practice to hold them and use them properly. I had to teach CB how to do that. Oh, you mean like these rings? Oh. You can walk on them. I would never have thought to even try that. Is there even anything I need to look at? Oh! This reminds me of the time I went up in Skytree in Tokyo, up to the observation deck, and they had this one panel of glass looking all the way to the bottom of the city. Oh, that was terrifying. That's what I felt like. In general, how to hold them. Always just been too scared. Don't be scared, it's just a couple sticks. Watch the special feature how to use chopstick video in the Kung Fu Panda DVD to learn. Stop. That's not the worst idea, but like there's probably cheaper and quicker options on YouTube. And by cheaper, I mean like free. Nana, stop. I'm scaring you from the sky tree, sorry. You don't have to do it. It's like literally just a foot by foot square panel in the floor that's really hard to notice if you're just going straight to the exit of the observation deck. You do not have to walk over it. Oh, but man, the way I don't have, you know, I don't have testicles, but if I did, I really felt them kind of suck up into my stomach. It was terrifying. The packaging on chopsticks at a local takeout place has instructions on them, and that's how you learned. Oh, that's cute. You'd shrivel up and die. Yeah. I have a mild fear of heights, so yeah, that was not fun in that moment. Made for a cool picture, though. I took a picture of my shoes over the sky. I see. Okay, so they cut off the sides with the clouds as soon as you hit the checkpoint. That's great. Good. Good game design. Thank you, devs. And cats on each checkpoint. Definitely good game design. Don't know why that one video was living in your mind rent free. It's the autism. You kidding me? May have to watch a video or pray you come across a restaurant that has chopsticks with instructions on them. Yeah, video... I'm sure there's plenty of videos you could use. Just the key thing to know about chopsticks is that when you grip them properly, the lower chopstick doesn't move. It's only the top one that has to move in order for you to pick up and like cut stuff. Yeah, YouTube will have you covered for sure. There's all sorts of YouTube tutorials. Good luck with that. And there's no shame in... I really wonder what's on the side there, but I don't feel like trying at the moment. Whee! Halfway? What? Oh. Try your best. Yeah. I was gonna say, there's no shame in just holding and getting comfortable with the chopsticks first and then adjusting your grip to make it the correct way. Because that's basically how every Japanese person does it. They start out by holding and using the chopsticks that feels right to them, and then they learn. And then they learn the proper grip. It's much like holding a pencil, really. When you went to oh, they even sell children's chopsticks for when little kids are learning. Oh yeah, that's true. You could probably find those at the Korean Japanese plaza then. They have training wheels for chopsticks. Essentially, they have little handles on the plastic chopsticks so you can get used to the finger placement. Forgot about that. I never had to use those. I think my brother did. When you went to Chicago, one of the buildings had a little grass floor area. You stood and looked down for a while. What do you... Oh, glass. I'm sorry, I can't read. Glass. Can you imagine going up in a tower, an observation deck, and just floor of grass? They're like, touch grass. Okay. Floor of grass, yeah. They said touch grass while you're up here. You missed the floor of lava earlier, Demented. It was literally... Guys, The floor is lava. Grass, yes. Lava, yeah. We went to go meet the queen, and the one security measure she had was a floor of lava. Which didn't affect us because we picked up a charm that prevents all fire damage, at least from environmental, so we could swim through the lava no problem. What is Okami even about anymore? That's a great question. Great question. I really don't know. I'm climbing a tower to a cat god, apparently. Ugh. Once I have the rhythm down, it's not as scary, but changing directions is really freaking me out. Whee! Oh! Again, balls sucking up into my neck. My week in Japan affected my L and R. Yeah, I don't doubt it. You didn't even catch my my struggle at the top of this stream. I could not read the English. You wonder how Isun feels being higher than his normal 3 feet. Oh, true. Yeah, this is pretty high. Not that we can really see the bottom now. He has been awfully quiet. True that. Have we found Isun's secret fear? He doesn't like queens and he doesn't like heights. Checks out. Hyperventilation, no. Oh man, I missed it. Alright. Can I just fall? Yes. Oh. That is good to know. No more cats to feed, though. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a cat statue. I kind of want to keep that one. One of the 13 zodiac treasures. Its design evokes loneliness. Only in Vietnamese zodiacs is there a cat. This is Japan. What is this historical inaccuracy? We need to play Snake Eater the song? What are you talking about? I immediately thought of the minigame in Zenless. Snake Duel. God, I'm having... Oh, I just need to climb here. Okay. That's a mermaid lagoon. Nice. And the coin. How thoughtful of the cat god? Convenient. You knew... Wait. Whenever he's being misogynistic, we just have to fly him all the way up this tower and problem solved. Yeah, or, you know, zap him with a divine barrier like the queen did a minute ago. You knew Japan didn't have cat gods. The devs are based cat lovers. Yes, the devs are cat lovers who made a game about a wolf. This is Okami, not Nekogami. Alright. What is this? Oh, that's scary. Kitty? Oh. Oh my gosh, it's a baby. It looks like Cassie, Lonnie. You were like, wait, foxes they have, but don't know about any cats. Nickel, yeah. Yay, Cassie! I haven't heard from you about Cassie in a while. Is she okay? What about the Casio pieces? Yeah, there are definitely fox deities, but some shrines in Japan do have cat gods. Because Shintoism has thousands of gods. There's bound to be places with cat gods. I think my dad actually went to a cat shrine where there's one section of stairs or a little garden area at the shrine where people just leave a bunch of different kinds of cat figurines for good luck and fortune. And so this shrine became famous for that cat collection, ever growing outside of the actual temple or whatever it's called. Pretty neat. Makes for very cute photos. In Metal Gear Solid 3, they have a section where you climb a ladder for a couple minutes, and after a while, the main theme, Snake Eater, starts to creep in. You wish you were joking. Okay, yeah, I have never heard of that reference before, but that's kind of cool. You could probably edit this VOD and do that for me. Ladder so long the devs thought you just quit the main screen. No. You forgot about Nekomatas. Nekomatas are not exactly gods, but they're more yokai, so they're technically monsters. You believe there's supposed to be a huge cat Shinto shrine in Tokyo? Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. Cassie's in the backyard more. Kit Kats took over the front. Oh, I see. Bastard goes somewhere a few days and suddenly comes back. Okay. Sounds like he took after his dad, alright. I'm still sticking with Casio pieces. You keep saying Kit Kats, but they're Casio pieces to me. That's probably the same shrine you were thinking of. It was on YouTube video years ago. Okay, yeah. It might be. Oh. Amy, look, there's a kitty cat over there. Casio pieces are adorable, yeah. Yeah, because Lonnie had named a stray cat named... oh my gosh. Lonnie found a stray cat and named her Cassiopeia. I just call her Cassie for short, and then she had kittens this year, and I started calling them Casio pieces. Wonder what's doing all alone up here. It couldn't have climbed all the way up by itself, could it? Mint and Jam don't run away as much now, but they still don't want to be grabbed. Aww. You just gotta keep touching them at least. Get them used to human touch. In case you need to get them fixed, you know? Or even shots. Minton thought you... No. I believe Mint Jam was some album reference. Surely there couldn't be anything to eat all the way up here. Yep, that's why I brought her food. Your Majesty. We are all but servants to cats. We live in cat's world. This is a cat's world and we live in it. Your dad somehow can pet them for a bit. Don't know how. Oh man, cats can tell when dads aren't into cats and that's why they attach to them. Like, I've seen so many TikTok videos of dads saying like, I don't want a cat, I would rather have a dog. And then the next cut, like smash cut to the cat purring and curled up on his lap. Like, they know who to suck up to. Do we have pictures of the kitties, do we? I mean, Lonnie's sent them to my group chat, but I don't think they're online anywhere, unless you can share them to Blue Sky or someplace. Twitter? It stopped meowing. Aha. A constellation here? It's cats recognizing the aloofness and feeling companionship. Yeah, probably. Whoa, that's a lot of dots to draw. 4. What is this, a cat house? Oh, I love her. Oh no. Bye bye, Ethan. What is happening? They're frolicking in flowers. There was a bag of feed too. So that bag of feed is part of the set dressing. That's so funny. Like they rendered the field and the bag is part of that field. It's not its own model. Wow. You'd love to own a cat because they seem to be attracted to you, but your mom's allergic. Aw. Well, maybe if you can move out at some point, you can find a pet-friendly place and adopt a rescue. That'd be awesome. First day. I hate cats, I don't want it. 3 days later. If anyone looks at him funny, I will burn your house down with you inside. Yeah, that's how it be with dads. I've only had Cassie for a week, but if anything happened to her, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself. It's that meme, exactly. Game's over, Easton dead. The true evil is defeated. Stop, guys. You use the official art pic of Kabigami as your work profile icon. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if anybody gets that reference. If I ever adopt a white cat, I would like to name it Kabigami. Mint and Gem do meow towards you more, and you meow back. That's cute. That's adorable. They recognize you as one of theirs.
Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. The swirling whirlpool of evil below has driven me to this height. From this perch I observe the world below and its descent. If my power is needed once again, I, Kabigami God of Walls, shall gladly offer a bridge of hope to the realm below.
So that's what all the cat statues were for, I see. Imagine being the wall god. The god of walls. Can you imagine? Yeah, you actually might definitely adopt a kitty when you move out on your own. Hell yeah, do it. No one has said if they recognize it. It just looks like a stylized white work appropriate cat. That's fair. I mean, I'm sure it looks elegant. Or even like... It'll make you look like you know Japanese culture. And when bringing in groceries, they try to sneak inside, but get scared away when you start walking up with the bags. They're curious, but you're still in like the stranger zone. Someone in the sister department uses a Moomin icon. It's cute. Aww. That is cute. My previous workplace had a team of Finnish people because we worked in like language specific work. So I was in the Japanese team and we had a Finnish team. And a good number of them had a bunch of Moomin accessories and like stationery on their desks. It was so cute. And then one day I tried my limited Finnish and said moi moi to them as I was walking, or as I got to my desk, and they're like, oh, moi, you know Finnish? And I was like, just that word, just that one greeting. But that was enough to really get them excited, and I learned kitos afterwards. Kitos means thank you. But since then, as I passed their cubicles to get to my cubicle, I would say moi, and they'd be like moi, like so excited. It was so great. Miss those guys, those ladies. Moomin is the only thing they have. That's not true. They have saunas, and also Finland is where Santa lives. That is where he resides. And snow, exactly. Finland is a lovely country, it seems. This is mostly knowledge from my Italia days, but like there were some lovely Finnish co-workers I had. Very stoic though, and somebody described it as like very Nordic stoicness. That's why you love attempting to speak Japanese/Chinese greetings and mannerisms whenever you're at Asian restaurants. Yeah, same. Like, being in California, I come across a lot of Hispanic people, and so sometimes when I order on Uber Eats, they see my name, my real name, which sounds Hispanic, and sometimes the Uber courier will just speak to me in Spanish, assuming I speak Spanish, but I'll say a few words and they get so excited and it just makes their day, apparently. Finnish and Japanese sound surprisingly similar for being so unrelated. Yeah. Finnish is an interesting language. It's got so many weird spellings, like lots of consonants. Not as much as Welsh, of course, but there were hypotheses. There were theories stating that the word arigato in Japanese stemmed from the Portuguese obrigado, but that was quickly disproven. It would have been cool if it was true, but I can kind of see that correlation, I guess. You thought Moomin was Japanese for a while? Doesn't help so many Japanese artists you follow post about it a ton. Yeah, I don't blame you there. The only time I've watched Moomin anime or cartoons was in Japan, so I totally thought it was Japanese too for a while. You love exchanging languages. The looks on their faces when someone else can speak their native tongue is just priceless in your opinion, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. One time when I went to work, we had a couple visitors from the Sony Europe branch. They were visiting for an internal audit, but I learned that they were from Belgium, which is, you know, majority French speaking. And they in fact were speaking French to each other. So in my email, I wrote like merci, and also as I was helping them set up their guest Wi-Fi access, I slipped in a bit of French and we talked a bit, and that got them so impressed and excited, and they even asked like, does anybody else in this office like speak as much French as you do? And I'm like, no, not at all. As far as I know, this is strictly like a Japanese American office. Like, I don't think you'll find many French speakers here on this floor. But they were so impressed and they were so happy to hear my broken French. My rusty French. It wasn't broken necessarily, but I forgot a lot of words. You think it was also the Swedish? The double E is funny. The Swedish or Finnish were let in a ton in Japan during their whole isolation time period. I don't know about that. I only know that the Dutch were allowed in. Again, from Italia, but I also studied East Asian history in college. You remember trying to take this guy's order in Spanish at your old job, and he couldn't speak English, so he basically retaught you all of the Spanish you forgot and just had a Spanish conversation from there. That's cool. That's awesome. See, that kind of situation makes me wish I knew more Spanish. I really could use some Spanish lessons. Yeah, the Dutch. Forgot about those funky dudes. Yes. Yep. Yeah, Japan has a lot of Dutch influence. You'd be surprised. Except for tempura. Tempura is Portuguese. So Dutch and Portuguese influence is pretty strong in Japan. From what your friends told you, contrary to your beliefs when you try to speak a foreign language to make connections and it comes out wonky, they find it more amusing rather than disgraceful. Yeah. I've heard my relatives say the same. Like, when people, like weebs, basically come visit Japan and they try to speak in awkward Japanese, they're not insulted or anything. They find it pretty cute and makes them, like, appreciated. Like, they like the effort that was put into speaking such a difficult language. And from my experience visiting Paris, if you try to speak that native language or, you know, the dominant language, people are more likely to help you in situations. So it really lets people know you're trying, you're interested, and that allows strangers to open up more. You'll teach me all the swears. Yes, thank God I have Lonnie here. Teach me the Spanish swears so I can just randomly insult Ricky. Is that where they get their alcoholism from? The Japanese with the Dutch? Maybe? I don't think so. A+ for effort. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes. You're gonna learn the Kanto dialect to fuck with people if you ever go. Do you mean Kansai? Kanto dialect is the standard Japanese. You remember getting a lot of help when trying to relearn your Spanish. Yeah. That's part of the fun, you know. Having native speakers teach you the ropes. You got taught a lot of Spanish swears, but you forgot like all of them. I know a couple, but it'd be fun to learn a bit more to expand my vocabulary. Anyways, hey, I'm not your personal toy to be played with like that. Wait a sec, that must have been Kabegami, one of the 13 gods. Were you not listening, Isun? She introduced wow, I can't really speak. She introduced herself as Kabegami. You hear that, Isun? Lonnie's Spanish swear class stream when? That'd be funny. I was just thinking, I miss Lonnie's Gunpla streams. Sometimes they would work through the backlog of Gundam plastic models they have with just a hand cam and some swag music. Easton was out cold, to be fair. Oh, true. Sorry, Easton, that was my bad. You know, the one with the catwalk brush technique. Oh, I get it, catwalk. Lonnie's backlog. Lonnie's ever-growing backlog, yes. Yeah. And this kitty right here is a messenger of the gods. And here I thought it was just some stray cat. Oh, he means the calico from earlier. You ordered 3 more? When? How did I not hear about this? Jeez. Sorry, what's a backlog? It's when you have like when you have a stash of things that you need to get through. Like I have a backlog of games to get through. Lonnie has a backlog of Gunplas to build, that kind of thing. I also have a backlog of books to read. Oh, Labor Day sale. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, then you definitely owe us a Gunpla stream. I would love to watch you do that. Love to see those sometime. Yeah, for real. I enjoy those. It's a chill time. I was just building a couple paper theater kits, as Lonnie knows, so got a bit of an itch for building. Whoa, check it out. The statue's starting to glow. Oh, I get it. The Kabegami statue is telling you to use the catwalk power. Yami, put your brush on the statue and draw a line up the wall. That'll let you transfer the god's catwalk power into the wall. Oh. That's not what I expected to happen, but okay. Yes, yes, yes! One of them is the ship from the game that I got you. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it was that popular of a game. Excuse my lack of knowledge. There's a local gaming store that sells gunplay. You need to not be tempted. Yeah. Yes, resist. Once you start, it's endless. It is quicksand. Nana swearing at us because the hear that Ammies are getting to her. Sorry. I can't be the only one being annoyed at how frequently Easton asks that, though. Well, you look at that, Ammy. The mark of Kabigami has appeared and already gone because Nana was talking on the path he drew from the Kabigami statue. Now you can climb walls anytime you want, simply by summoning the mark of Kabigami just like that. Speaking of which, remember those other Kabigami statues we saw? Yes. We should try your new brush technique on them, too. Hell yeah, don't fall! Oh man. Do I have to... Wow. I have to like really... Oh, I don't have to strictly follow the line. Okay, I thought I had to like... I thought the only walkable part was on that path. It's the whole wall. Whoa, that's one big kitty statue. This must be the top of the tower. You don't say, Easton. Doesn't that wind feel great? Oh, goodness. What's over here? Oh, it's a treasure chest. Oh, I forgot these existed. I feel like these are more rare than holy artifacts. Okay, I'll just hop off. Got a new brush technique, that's cool. I don't know if that was necessary in our quest to find the dragon demon domain. Easton is related to Navi, apparently. That's so funny. I never played, what was it? Skyward Sword, but yeah, I've heard the horror stories. Oh, I guess the only way out is through the Mermaid Lagoon. Okay, hold on. Speaking of Navi, have you guys heard about the theory related to Age of Imprisonment, the upcoming Hyrule Warriors game? What? We're right here in front of you, Easton. Okay, good. I'm glad you're also annoyed. Jeez. Yeah, Ryoshimako's. Games aren't popular, they just randomly release kits for them every blue moon. I see, okay. Well, that's cool that you were able to find the kit as I was buying the game for you. Oh, these are horses. I thought they were cows. Might do a stream either next week or after now. Okay. Follow their channel. Yeah. Shout out Lexeria001. There you go. Can we try for next week? We have to go to bed after. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to wrap up soon if I don't get much other stuff done. Silvery has not heard about the rumor. Okay. If you guys saw the latest trailer for Age of Imprisonment, they teased out a new character or construct at the very end of it. They Oh yeah, we have to find the whirlpool. They kind of panned the camera over to a Zonai construct's arm and legs getting put together, but during that whole sequence, it's like maybe a 10-second sequence. It's very short, but during that sequence, they play Navi's theme, and so people are theorizing that they're gonna bring back Navi as a Zonai construct in Age of Imprisonment, and I'm like both excited and sort of concerned. I shall save just in case. Again, I've never played Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess, but I've heard a lot of people were annoyed by Navi being so hand-holdy and like talkative. Oops, sorry puppies. But as long as she doesn't bring back her old self with her, yeah, that was what people were concerned about as they were theorizing this. But based on the Skyward Sword remake that they put out for the Switch, it seems like they toned down Navi a good bit. So I think there's hope that there will be less hand-holding by Navi if she does in fact come back in Age of Imprisonment. I was just impressed people could gather that much from such a short clip in a trailer. Fi, that's what I was talking about. But still, Navi as well, the fairy. Whirlpool, where are you? There's a lot more islands out here than I thought. I love this music though. You used to watch your friends play Ocarina of Time. Ooh. I tried to play Ocarina of Time and got stuck in the first dungeon and ended up just ditching it altogether. Yes. No, B is the jump button, I keep forgetting. Nice starfish, my dude. Oh good, Amy, stay there. Nana, I've seen what starvation does to fandoms, let's be honest here. You're right though. I sure have. And boy is the Anton fandom starving right now. My mutuals on Blue Sky are like craving Anton content so badly. It's safe for work, Amy! Yes, it is. Good puppy. Hey there, pup. Some folk worry about the water dragon and all. But if you're gonna fish, you've got to fish in the sea. All you need is a stout resilience against the vast raging sea. If you've got that, you hardly even need a line. Yeah, right. That Chef Umi wants me to catch him something special. Only one fish fits that bill. The king of the sea. The marlin. Well, good thing I bought that rod, huh? I'm gonna haul in a big one and give that old guy the shock of his life. Hey, pup, do you know what you're carrying there? Any fisherman would kill for that rod. That's the marlin rod, the strongest in the world. Like, dude, with a rod that tough, there's no fish you couldn't reel in. Poor drill bro fans, yeah. HoYoverse focus on busty women with military outfits that aren't practical to show him any love. Dude, tell me about it. Oh, I didn't want to go on the tangent of Zenless. I really didn't, but I have so many complaints about the upcoming agents. Crazy to think about that Skyward Sword is the farthest in the past and still has some unanswered questions about certain things and probably needs a game to show what the hell even happened, really. I have no idea what the Zelda timeline is. I've only played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Age of Calamity, so I am a Zelda noob. Could be worse. Could be Seth fans. Are Seth fans that thirsty? I guess that's true. We really haven't seen Seth in a hot minute. Not even like events. Oh man, where's our poor cowboy? All roads lead to Zenless therapy. I'm so sorry, guys. Zelda timeline is beyond fucked, not gonna lie, and it's mostly all their own thing at this point. I mean, I didn't even think it was all on the same timeline. I thought they were just their own like universes for each title. But I learned fairly recently that it is in fact all connected. It is the same canon. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom feel like their own thing at this point. Yeah. But they're really tying in Tears of the Kingdom with Skyward Sword, it seems. What with the Sky Islands and now the not intelligence construct, that's Zenless. The Zonai construct Phi. Yeah, you have to push Zenless way back from you. It's just been making you frustrated and that's not fun. Yeah! I'm feeling the same way. That makes me feel so validated, but I've been logging into Zenless less and less since 2.1 because it's just so annoying, and yeah, I have no agents to look forward to right now. Can confirm the Legend of Zelda timeline is not for the weak. Well, let's see. If you can handle the Kingdom Hearts timeline, you can probably digest the Legend of Zelda timeline. Is that right? Honestly, still on break from yourself. Yeah, I guess we're all pretty burnt out on Zenless, but it's completely valid. You still do daily check-in on HoYoverse, but you haven't logged into Zenless in like months. Yeah, I do the same. I make sure to check in and visits and stuff, and I still will log in to take care of dailies because I want to keep gathering polychromes in case they release an S-rank Billy or something. But yeah, events have been mediocre. I'm tired from the story. Most if not all of my agents are maxed out. And I'm not looking forward to the upcoming banners, so like I really don't have much reason to play Zenless at the moment. It's really sad. I was even thinking like I'll have to go back to streaming Zenless after Okami to force myself to play through the 2.2 story and Seed's agent story. Like that's how uninterested I am right now. Kingdom Hearts, you still get bike crits, yeah. You haven't logged in weeks. Probably won't for the reason of this season. Your burnout tends to turn into anxiety. Ah, that's sad. Staying away for your mental health. That's a good call then. Yeah, take care of yourself. The game will be there. For now. I won't say it'll be there forever, but like for now it'll wait for us, so let us gather our sanity and hope for better news in the coming updates. Kingdom Hearts isn't complicated, it's just ass that you have to play games on different consoles to get it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You do have to pay attention to all the sequels and spin-offs. So play Persona 5 instead. Okay. Okay, I shall stick to my schedule then and tackle Persona 5 as promised after this. The grind is one of the main reasons you're really not looking forward to coming back. All your agents are still newly promoted to level 40. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had to grind a lot to get my agents combat ready at all, but now they're all maxed out, so I have nothing to do. I could go on and on about the upcoming banners. I don't want to do that though. Not tonight. Did I so want to play Persona, but once again, being restricted to mobile games is not fun. Dude, didn't you hear they just released a mobile Persona game? I think it's free to play too. But it looks great. Like, I saw a little bit of footage from the trailers and promos, and it looks a lot like standard Persona game. Like, it has detailed cityscapes. Yeah. And that stylish combat. The next survey. Why are you playing Zenless? I'm not. Dude, CB, in the last survey, we talked about this, but there was one question that was like, do you have a clear goal in this game? And I was like, no, I really don't. Let's see, Okami, Persona 5, Silk Song. Looks like the schedule is too full for a gacha game. You're right, I have Silk Song. I'm not gonna stream Silk Song though. Unless y'all want me to. Hello Shinzo122, welcome. We're just having a group therapy session about Zenless Zone Zero. Might have to try that out when you get the chance if your iPad can handle it. Yeah, it probably can. I mean, it looked like a pretty decent game. As a passerby, you wonder what Zenless even did to have y'all so traumatized. Oh, you have no idea. I might need to schedule a just chatting stream to like vent about Zenless. I could make a whole video essay about this freaking game. Consumed by the goon and grind. Tell me about it. Oh yeah, CB is streaming Silk Song for those who are interested. It's betrayed the core aesthetic it promised. It really did. Yeah, and that's only the smaller part of the problem. Okami and Persona 5, 2 of your top 10 GOAT games. Oh really? Awesome. I haven't played either of them, that's why I'm doing Okami right now, and then I'll have Persona 5 in the queue next. You saw the newest trailer for the new Nikkei event, and holy shit, they're pushing the NSFW. Are they really? It's even worse than the Stellar Blade collab they've done. And you only saw it because you're in a server with one of the composers that gets commissioned for that game. That's kind of cool. I thought about getting into Nikkei, but there's only so much ass a man can take before he gets concerned if this is an RPG or a spicy game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder about that for Zenless too, because if you'll allow me to go on a tangent here, I think there were leaks. I'm pretty sure they were leaked, but I saw several screenshots of Yidhari, the new octopus Thyron coming to Zenless in 2.3, and these screenshots were of her in the VR combat training space, doing some poses from her combat animations. And so Yidhari has a bunch of tentacles growing out of like her lower back, and she has a big hammer for a weapon. But these screenshots, y'all, she was posing like a pole dancer. I kid you not. She had like the handle of the hammer as the pole, and she had like her leg wrapped around it with the hammer on the floor, and like her tentacles were swinging around in the air. I was like, this cannot be real. This can't be the final product of this character. Are you kidding me? We're not beating the gooning allegations ever, but like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, if I want a few Okami trivia, you know, some silly trivia, lay it on me, Shinzo. I would love to hear that. Video game trivia is some of my favorite tidbits. Yidhari is straight up fan service of the highest degree. Yeah, apparently, which makes me sad because I saw beta test screenshots of what her initial design was, even though she was named Lucia at the time, and Lucia is a different character coming out. Beta Lucia was like a gothic nun, like a punk nun with a giant hammer. I loved that design so much better than the new final Yidhari we're ending up with. Why did we give that up? The nun as like a role is kind of strange, sure, but like, oh, thanks for the pet-pets. I need consoling. The nun as a role doesn't quite fit the Zenless space, but like her color palette and the accessories, the weapon, and the sneakers she had on, they were so fitting for the street urban aesthetic of Zenless over what Yidhari is now. The Nunike event is casino themed, so one of the characters is in a bunny girl suit with her tatas out and just pasties on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, thank you for the pat pass. This is just a calm down Nana stream. Oh, that is egregious, Lonnie. Please don't send me any pics for proof. I will take your word for it. Tentacles. Suggestive poses. A skirt that isn't even waist length but ass length. She doesn't have a skirt. I think it's just shorts. AKA like Lucia, AKA like Yishin. A lot of people were complaining about the shorts. Because apparently that was an issue in, I think it was Genshin character design. They just keep reusing the same fashion. Her attack animations are stripper animations. They are! Apparently they are. Again, I think they were just leaks, but I was so mad. I was so disappointed. Oh, hi! Magenta, I didn't see you there. I was trying to catch up on chat. How you doing? One of your fave VAs hasn't streamed for a month. I saw your post about that. I'm so sorry. Is he okay? Or are they okay? Or are they just busy with work? I hope it's that they're having a lot of jobs, like a lot of voiceovers to do. Silvery recently started looking back at the Western gotcha, quote unquote, that is Magic the Gathering, and going, I was too harsh on the story. Magic the Gathering has a story? Hold on. Magic the Gathering has a gacha game? I thought it was just a card game. What am I missing out on? Shinzo says when making the Wii port cover art, Capcom decided to cut corners and took IGN's art from the review page and used it for the Wii box art? Really? On the North American version, you can faintly see IGN's watermark on the art. That's wild. They didn't just steal it, right? They got permission from IGN to do that? That's crazy. I wonder if that was more like to save money instead of cutting corners. They wanted to cut costs by doing that? Rosaria from Genshin with a mallet, and then we just got Japanese doujin monster stripper girl. Yeah! Ugh. God. When the character can do tentacle porn by herself, God, what has this game come to? That was like my tipping point, honestly. I almost considered quitting Zenless for a while. And Bayonetta really is the only time the Gunner part is actually cool. Bayonetta was stylish. I mean, Platinum has really cool animations, at least. Magic the Gathering has a ton of lore. It's based around a multiverse and you visit different worlds with different cultures. Really? I had no idea. I thought it was just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you collect cards, hope for the best, and then battle. They did not get permission from IGN. That's wild. That would not work in this day and age. People would be calling them out online everywhere. Oh, what a time 2006 was. Or whenever the Wii port came out. Most likely grab the pic from Google Images without second thought. Yeah, pretty easy to do that. No joke, after seeing Yidhari's showcase, you just straight up deleted ZZZ. Like, you'll come back to it eventually and all. Right now you can't even look at it. Yeah, that's fair. Might be for the best. It's in quite a low point, at least for me right now. I feel like I'm the only person. I feel like I'm an old man yelling at clouds with Lucia's design. And Yidhari's, of course, but like... Am I the crazy one for not liking Lucia's design? It's so fantasy. It's so Genshin to me. Like, it's not Zenless. If you presented that to me and told me it was someone, like a fan's OC for Zenless, I would have believed that over the fact that it is a canonical character. Like, it does not make sense. And the fact that she's in Spook Shack. She doesn't match the other members at all. What do you mean she's a Spook Shack member? And each plane of the multiverse has its own cards and heroes, so it's pretty gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay. I kind of figured that much. But still, magic has lore. I had no idea. Today I learned. The anti-Gooner players are getting bullied for not wanting to play borderline porn games with a side of combat, dude. Yeah, I hate that that's so true. Like, I know money speaks in this day and age, but like, there are people who play for the experience and story too. Like, I am valid, thank you. And you feel for the original devs, this was clearly not their vision and they're selling out the story for cash. Yeah, you might be right. And I keep thinking about what you said, Silvery, in an earlier stream. I'm just gonna let him talk. I was robbed of the rod, that's funny. Yeah, when Silvery said they can't help but wonder what Zenless would have been like if the game was not, like, for money. I keep thinking about that. I can't help but wonder what Zenless would have been like if it was like a properly produced and finished game that was a $60 purchase, maybe $70 now. But I keep wondering, like, if the Zenless devs had that kind of budget and freedom, if it wasn't a free-to-play game, what would it have been like? She isn't consistent with their style whatsoever. Thank you! That's what I've been trying to say, or at least I've been thinking it out loud. I've been thinking it very loudly, and apparently not a lot of HoYoLab users think so. I've seen so many people being like, oh, Lucia's gorgeous, must pull. First Sonic Racing on PS3, Xbox had fan art of Amy in one of the courses and they got so much shit for it. They had to do a quick update to take off the art. Really? That's kind of surprising that people notice. Like, if you're in a racing game, I feel like it's pretty hard to pay attention to the surroundings. If 2.0 had been the launch story, you wouldn't have picked it up. I agree. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have either. Trailers for Zenless were so cool and almost made you want to try it. That's exactly what I did, though. I watched Billy's character trailer and agent demo, and that's what got me interested. Who knows what Billy's up to now. If it wasn't for money and kept consistent with its style, it probably would have been like 2 5 gacha games in your opinion? Sorry, let me help this guy out. That's a butterfly fish. Oh man, that we got mooned. Striped snapper, sure. Don't tell Mr. Twitch about this mostly naked guy. Is that a puffer fish? Yep, sure it is. Fugu. Oh, it's got blush. Look how cute he is. I just want to squish his little cheeks. Or even as an anime or manga. Ooh. A Zenless manga would be pretty cool. I feel like that's pretty easy to do. Because, I say easy, but like, I feel like that's a what's the word? Plausible thing to do. Because, I mean, Blue Archive has a manga series. I've seen Genshin manga, I think. There's a freaking Splatoon manga series. Like, Zenless's story would definitely fit a shonen manga style, I feel like. There we go. Nice. HoYoLab users don't think so because they're all thinking with their cocks for brains, true enough. Or they're just teenagers who like fantasy aesthetics, apparently. They don't think about, like, the world around it. Oh my god, it's huge! They don't consider, they don't have the critical thinking skills as to question whether this fantasy design actually fits the world building. You had never played a gacha before because the aesthetic wasn't appealing. It was the more urban, modern look that tipped you over the edge, right? Yeah. I feel like that was the identity of Zenless, and we've pretty quickly seen that disappear. Billy single-handedly made you play Zenless and the Bangbu, and now they confiscated your babies from you. I feel like the Bangbu are the saving grace here. They keep coming up with pretty good Bangbu. I don't like the magical girl one, unfortunately, Miss Esme. But they keep adding really good animations and designs for the Bangbu. So like at least that's the untouched holy ground here. Oh, top 5 gacha games, gotcha. Even had Ricky interested. Ricky was playing, yeah, he has an account. He just hasn't had the time to log on since like last Christmas, and now he has no interest in the characters. Oh, we should go back to the restaurant and see if we can get a new brush technique. I don't think we're gonna find this whirlpool today. I guess we'll just head back to the restaurant and call it a night. I didn't mean to end on a rant, everybody. I'm so sorry. Can't imagine the game now having a character like Billy or all of Bellabog. Yeah. Initial style was so cool. Yeah, I really miss the older agent designs. Alright, back to shore, wherever that is. There we go. Oh, that's cool. They marked the statues for the Kabegami stuff. That's pretty convenient. There were people on Reddit who called this months ago that it was losing its style and pushing Fairy and Eos out. I mean, yeah. Oh, there's the dragon. Whoops. Yeah, it did seem like Zenless was trying to phase out Eos and Fairy pretty deliberately. Because, you know, TV mode isn't a thing anymore, so people apparently want a playable Phaethon over, like, cute mascots. Whoa, that fish is huge! Oh, Minty likes the Splatoon manga, that's so funny. I've never read it. It has some cute art style, though. Even taking commissions by a board at the tea house was a warning because it wasn't the same as finding random people and urging them to post and then swooping in for the job. Exactly! Thank you! I'm sure we've talked about this before on stream, but like, there's no proxy element to this game anymore. That was the whole point of the first season. But now we're friends with the police, and they kind of turn a shady eye to let us do our thing, even though we're technically not supposed to, and like, people just accept proxies as if it's a common job. Like, I don't know, where's the risk anymore? At this point, just play Astral Chain. I miss Astral Chain, honestly. It was such a cool game. It really made you feel stylish. You don't think anyone liked the magical girl Bamboo? I've seen some people fawning over it. They were like, "Oh, this is the cutest thing ever." I'm not really a huge Sailor Moon fan, and I think the design was pretty bad, so I'm the odd one out. Also, all the stakes were slowly dismantled. Yup. Don't need to hide being a proxy. Spoke too soon, sorry. Here's a Deus Ex Machina. Yes, you're so right. I did find that weird when they introduced the mayor out of nowhere in the end of season 1. Like, I know about you too. I've been watching you for a long time, and I was friends with your professor who has mysteriously disappeared. Let me help with your controversial technology. Rants are good. Makes you feel like you're not crazy for not wanting to get flashed 60 times per combat battle. Okay, great. I'm glad you enjoy my rants. Again, this is just group therapy for Zenless here. You almost played Nikki because of Bredy? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't want to know.
Hello, doggy. Feast your eyes on this lively wiggler.
It doesn't look lively or wiggly to me, but okay.
That awful water dragon has scared off all the fish in the sea. But just look at the size of this marlin. I need juicy fruits of the sea to show what I can do. Only the freshest will do. Now that I've finally got my hands on some fine ingredients, it's time to sharpen up my knives and my skills again. Seeing as you're here, doggy, why don't you stay and watch? It's not often I get fish as good as this one. And not often you'll get to see on knife skills like mine close up. Enough chit-chat, there's no time to lose. This freshness can't go to waste, it'd be an insult to the fish. Stand back, doggy. The great Chef Umi is about to unleash his cyclone slice. Ooh.
Cyclone indeed. Whoa. Oh, it's a tornado. Does that really help? He gets goody. Whoa, look at the sushi boats, or sashimi boats. Wahoo! That's way too many heads, but okay. To think once your only criticism was the pacing, like how we abandoned Perlman for a whole release, and then rushed to the finale like immediately after, but I'll take that over what we have now. God, I forgot Perlman still exists, technically. This brush technique is really awesome. Yeah, it seems cool. I wonder if it's strong as it looks.
My best handiwork ever!
My skills were getting a little rusty. But now I've reached new heights, I've matured. The fish must be fresh, the dish must be quick. If I sharpen up these blades, I'll be serving up a whale next time. Ooh, I do like whale meat. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away, but that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed this fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Dance like a raging whirlwind. I would have preferred to draw a swirl for the tornado instead of 3 slashes, but okay. Please don't serve orca, yeah. That's okay. Orca's not a whale, it's an orca. He'd make a better warrior than a chef the way he wields knives. Yeah, I just thought of something, Amy. Whirlwind, that other power of Kazugami is pretty intense. I bet his enthusiasm was what awakened it. If it could do that to a marlin, just think what it could do to those pesky monsters. Alright, wow, I got so many experience points. I should probably, spend it. Nana can tell you. I sure can! Oh, they're gone. I was talking for too long. That's okay. I think my astro pouch is full anyways. Let's get to a saving point and upgrade. Yeah, the other day I came across a new character that I thought Lonnie might like, and I was tempted to share the art, be like, is this your type? I found your new waifu. I should probably upgrade my ink. I keep running out sometimes. I'll hold on to that then. Share! I can't remember who it was. That's the problem. Me from Chunidam, your beloved. Okay, that was like the exception. Oops. I'm trying to think who it was. But yeah, all I remember is that it was like a cute glasses girl. And instantly I was like, this is definitely Lonnie's taste. You actually do that with one of your friends too? It's just part of friendship, you know? At least for neurodivergent people. Like, you find something they like, you think of them, and you share it with them. You'll see a tall, dark, beautiful black-haired girl and send it to her and be like, look, it's your new wife. Was it Osaka Behime? Don't think so. That does not ring a bell. Gosh, what was it? Really don't know. Because I haven't been playing many new games recently, or lately. Man, I should have just bothered Lonnie with it, I suppose. Yeah. Well, maybe if I remember it, or I come across her again, I'll send it to you, Lonnie. Well, any last words, you guys? This was a fairly productive stream, I think. We didn't get to the water dragon like I had hoped, but new brush techniques, one of which is secret. Met the queen. I think that was about it. Unlocked a new area? Yeah, the typo won't say it out loud. Yes, indeed. It's just women. The gay. I don't really have a consistent type in fictional men, but I do tend to fall for silver-haired guys. In case anyone was wondering. I have a very obvious type in real men though, IRL. Okay, well, I think that'll be it from me. It has been over 3 hours. Some of y'all need to get to bed like good boys and girls. Wait, no, okay, I shall wait. Wait for my dear minted. One last thing, yes, go ahead. No worries at all. I have all night, you guys don't. Personal question this time. Oh, okay. Am I gonna have to host an AMA session at some point? Sure, go ahead. Only one question for the night, though. So I said I started discovering myself in my 20s, correct? I sure did. Those were my exact words. Okay, maybe for like a milestone stream I should do an AMA session. That'd be pretty fun, actually. As many people do, I like talking about myself, so... I presume you're gonna ask, like, what exactly did I discover in my 20s? I think it might go similarly for you. You've also been struggling with identity a bit. A lot recently. Have been hoping turning 18 will give you more clearance. Oh, I don't want to give you a definitive answer because, like, identity... At least start the journey. I don't want to give you a definitive answer because, like, I can't tell people how to live their lives, and identity is very much something that each person has to work on and discover for themselves and like shape throughout their life. So I can't give you a yes or no answer, but I am pretty confident in saying that like if you have the time now to explore your identity a bit, then yes, you will be on the way to discovering your identity, your self-image, and like what you're comfortable with, because that's pretty much what happened to me in college. Throughout like middle school and high school, I never questioned my gender. Like I've always known that I'm a girl. It was just a matter of what kind of girl I wanted to be, and like where I wanted to fit in terms of like cliques and friend circles, you know, as most high schoolers tend to do. But I didn't have that kind of freedom at the time because high school is so stressful. So much homework, so much obligations and stuff like that. But then I got to leave home for college and then like live with new friends and make my own money with a part-time job for the first time, and like have a bit more flexibility in my schedule because I had full control over it, and that allowed me to like kind of branch out, try new things. Like for example, throughout my childhood I had pretty consistent haircuts. Like it was shoulder length, nothing past my shoulder blades. I kept it medium length, but I never liked it. It was just so heavy and hot and it didn't feel right to me. And then in my sophomore year of college, I went and chopped it off into sort of a pixie cut. You could call it a bowl cut, but that's when I cut it all off, and I never felt so much like myself since then. And I've never gone back. You can ask Lonnie. I don't think Lonnie's ever seen me with long hair, actually. But I have never gone back. I've had the same haircut since then, and it's been like so freeing. And that helped me find clothes that I like, clothes that fit my body shape. Yeah, Lonnie's never seen me with long hair. Like, that was one of the most pivotal moments for me in discovering who I want to be. And that was college. You're a little too busy for that. Even if you weren't, how would you even go about that, really? Yeah. It's a gradual process, I think. Took till Lonnie's late 20s to fix your gender fuckery. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 20s is a time of learning. It's a transitional period, really. People think that entering your 20s is adulthood, but no, it's really like transitioning into your adulthood. Like, you learn how the world works, you learn how yourself works, you learn what you want out of life. And there will be times as an adult that you'll still feel like a little kid in over your head. Even in your office job, you have felt like that. It happens, yes. Absolutely. I second Silvery's words there. Again, you think 20s, that's plenty adult. But really, we're all just big kids figuring out what the fuck to do and hoping someone tells you what the fuck to do. It will not change. Yep, transitional, exactly. So then it'll come in due time and you'll know what to do, kind of thing. It's more like allow yourself to experiment and try new things. Because with my haircut thing, I just wanted to get a bob cut, and then that felt still weird to me, and then I thought maybe a pixie cut would be better because one of my roommates at the time had gotten a pixie cut. She had a terrible time figuring out herself too. But I was like, oh, I never really thought about super short hair on a girl because that wasn't something the girls in my high school did. So it never crossed my mind to do such a thing until she did. So I followed in her steps, but took it by gradually. Like, from the bowl cut, I asked for a pixie cut, but the hairdresser, of course, was a little cautious of doing that. But once she started and got halfway through, she was like, oh, this asymmetrical cut is also super cute. So I kept it at that for a bit. And then I chopped off that other half, went full pixie, and it was like so much better. So comforting. It'll be very gradual. You might not even realize that you've done it until it's behind you. Yeah, that could be true too. It's different for everybody, I'm sure. Hikaru Utada got that pixie cut shit down hard, does she really? I've only ever seen her with like longer dark hair. Might be easier for you to work through. Yeah. Yeah, it's different, but like trying new things and talking to new people really inspires you in different ways you don't realize. So yeah, now that you have a new job, maybe you can... It's so hard, it sure is. Sure is. Adulthood is long, like I said. You have to have your hair at least long enough to put behind your ears. Can't handle when it's all in your face. Fair enough. Logged into Discord and now you're trans. Is that how that works? Yeah. Yeah, I experimented a lot with my visuals in college. Not just the hair thing, but like fashion as well. I never wore short shorts until college because I thought that was what sluts do, essentially. All the high school popular girls did it, and I was like, that's so inappropriate. It also goes against the dress code of our school, but like, I didn't really want to be that kind of girl. And then I gave it a shot in college. No need to stress yourself over it even more, just take it easy one day at a time. Yep. Definitely what Silvery said. Nerd, yep, I was the nerd. I was the high school band nerd, the band geek. Love an anime, all that good shit. Sherlock. Honestly, have been thinking about starting experimenting yourself. Just going as they, them, seeing what you like. Don't know how your friends would react, don't know if it's gonna like change anything. I mean, if you have good friends, they'll just accept you right off the bat. I mean, Lonnie here. Lonnie here, yeah, Lonnie here opened up to our group chat as trans, and we were all like super supportive. Logan, Coffee, yeah, exactly. Our mutuals have come out as non-binary, and like I have plenty of other people who asked to go by they, them, or like she, they, and stuff like that. It's no problem for good friends if they really care about you and want to support you. You and leather jackets, remember liking how they looked, being too scared to wear one. And then you tried one at a thrift store and your mother was like, oh my god, you have to buy, that looks so good on you. So now you have a closet full of leather/fake leather jackets. That's so cute! That's awesome. I love leather accessories and clothing, so I'm glad you found your style. And I'm glad your mom encouraged you to do it. That's so empowering. At a thrift store, no less. That must have been quite the steal. Ricky likes being bullied. We support it by bullying him harder. Exactly. It's in the group chat name. What was the full name? Himbo Association for Bullying Wiki? I can't even view the full chat name. There we go. Himbo Stupid Association, parentheses, and Bully Wiki Incorporated. It is in the name. It is set in stone. Totally thought she was going to be against it, but she loved it. Yeah. I'm happy for you that she was so all in about it.
I forget where the himbo association part came from, but yeah, it was like some kind of conversation we had. Yeah, like your style is so weird. You love wearing clothes where you can like barely make out what your body type is. Oh, you like the androgyny kind of thing? I like those too. Not only because I don't have curves, but like it's so much more comfy, functional. Logan probably, yeah, right? I think it was Logan who started the himbo talk. It's so comfy, yeah, for sure. I also just really oversized hoodies. Yep, that was me. Oversized hoodies are the best. I also just really get so much amusement from confusing people with my gender. Because like again, I'm definitely a cis female, but more on the tomboy side, and sometimes I just fuck with them by wearing men's wear. And my voice being so deep as it is confuses them further. Like, I can't tell if this is actually a girl or not. It's so fun. The confusion. Especially in Alabama, back when I lived there. Oh, priceless. I'm waiting for the day somebody, like a kid, comes up to me and asks me, like, are you a boy or a girl? And then I'll just say, like, what do you want me to be? What would you like me to be? Can't wait to get to say that. You can act out your anime protag dreams with baggy clothes. Won't elaborate further. You mean like when you dressed as the sister from the Wild Thornberries? With a flannel? You love fucking with gender so much just to see the reaction on their faces, right? It's so funny. You show your nails off and get like 99 plus DMs on Discord asking if you're a girl and just say yeah. Because your profile clearly states male pronouns, but if guys can't have long nails. Oh, Instagram? Gotcha. Yeah, nails are fun. I've painted my husband's nails several times now and he really likes it, and then like customers and co-workers at his store also enjoy it. It's again experimenting and discovering new interests, finding supportive friends that way. It's so fun. I should really paint his nails sometimes again. You've been wanting to paint your nails for so long, but man, you're too scared what the visceral reaction could be. You could start out simple. Like, you could just do... You're obsessed with nails. Well, then, you could just start out with a top coat and make your nails, like, shinier. That'll make them look cleaner and neater. So, it won't be, like, obviously manicured. What's a top coat? Yeah, it's a... clear, no one will notice. Exactly. Top coat is the finishing coat. It's like a clear nail polish that helps even out the colored nail polish and also harden it so that it doesn't chip as easily, typically. So I've heard of some guys just do a top coat to strengthen their nails, but it also makes them shinier and look cleaner, so it gives a better impression on people. So you could try that out first. And then maybe something more neutral, like black nails. I had an obsession with doing black nails for a while in high school. It's just such a gothic yet classy look without being like too girly. I think black nails could be a good start. Def gonna have to ask one of your girlfriends to do that on you sometime. Yeah, go for it. It'll be fun. Getting your nails did is so relaxing and exciting. Your friends were in your ass about painting your nails black. Yeah, black nails are great. They also, you know, on your ass. I get you. Black nails also will match any outfit. That's like the best part about it. You need to do your nails more often. Your ADHD is like, what do you
mean I can't touch anything? I had a bit of a nail biting habit, but then subconsciously when I have nail polish on, I don't bite them as much, so that was an unexpected bonus too. It's like they're so pretty. Yeah, I would recommend like Sally Hansen brand nail polish that does quick dry. You can just do, they're really pigmented too, so you can just do a simple 2 layers of nail polish and then it'll harden, and then you can do the top coat that's quick dry and it also really quickly hardens, so that's pretty good if you're impatient. You used to bite your nails like all the time, but then your teeth started hurting, so you kind of just stopped. Oh, yeah, that's not good. 2 layers of clear coat first, right? I think 1 coat would be enough. Oh, Nightbot detected that as a URL. Whoops. Yeah, I thought I added you to my regulars. My bad. Come on, Nightbot, you can do better than that. I'll have to review my not mutuals. I just said it. My regulars list. I'll have to review that. You're okay. It was Nightbot's fault. You're looking into nail stickers for a bit. Just press them on and they look like really fancy paint. Yeah, I love those. One of my aunts gifted me a bunch of cute nail stickers from Japan, and oh, they have such intricate designs. They were like a bunch of floral ones, some heart ones with gold touches. Loved those things. I really should have bought some more while I was over there. 2 layers of clear coat first if you're going the gradual route. I think 2 might be too much depending on the clear coat, but yeah, one should be plenty. I'm sure your friends would know how much is enough. Yeah, you could even do like stickers and then clear coat them. Yeah, 1 clear coat. And also, like, if you're working in a supermarket that handles foods, then having non-colored nail polish would be more ideal than having colored nail polish. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I thought about that because I used to work in a diner in college. You can even keep it while you work. Exactly. Yeah, I had to work part-time at a dining hall in college, and one of the stricter rules was you can't have rings on and you shouldn't have nail polish on if you're handling food, which a lot of people were, so. Can't wait to try this out, OMG, good. See, you're already on the way to self-discovery. I'm excited for you. You'll have to let me know how it looks and feels if you get around to it before my stream. Thank you guys so much, seriously, it means a lot. Been wanting to get it off your chest for ages, had no one to talk to for the longest time. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad we could be a safe space for you. Self-discovery, yeah. I try to make my comment sections and streams a safe space as much as possible, so we will be supportive of you here. Whoop, my bad. Well, that was a pretty nice note to end on, I think. Nice chat we had. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Felt pretty good about the combat for once. Watch me forget about it next week, but yeah, we shall continue with Okami next Monday. This was very enlightening. Yes, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Alright. Well, it's time for... We made a lot of progress. Sure did. I'm glad. I wasn't sure how much we'd get done today, because I was like, where did we even leave off from last time? It was a good stream. Thank you. I'm glad you thought so. It's always a good time having you guys here to chat with me and keep me sane and also rant about Zenless. Yeah, I guess we shall stick with Okami. We're getting close to the end, it feels like, I hope. I think that's all I really had to say. Not much else going on. The real ethereals were the gooners we met along the way. Stop. Did you guys even see the new boss in the Deadly Assault? Currently? Oh my god, talk about gooner. Another one of the reasons I almost dropped the game entirely. That's a whole other story, I guess. Hey, cave. Ethereals, yup. Tits and thighs, they sure did. I can't even guess how they justify that in the story, but that is a story for another time. Indeed, yeah, I guess so. We'll have to host another Zenless therapy session, it seems. Is Bellabog in this? No? Then I'm not either. Silvery in a nutshell. Yeah, ever since the temple restoration missions were done, I feel like Anton just fell off the face of the earth. Hosting another therapy session, period, TBH, yeah. Hoyo never fails to traumatize us. I suppose so. This is the only Hoyo game I've been serious about. Tears of Themis didn't really grab my attention as much, or it didn't hold my attention as much, so... So I need to plan for an AMA session and also some more Zenless therapy sessions. Got it. Fell off the face of the earth for safety, apparently. I would agree. I haven't even seen him in the beach area. I know he shows up with Grace at some point, but I have not come across that encounter for some reason. Glorious King Billy. Yeah, I miss Billy too. I hardly use him in combat anymore. He also felt a bit bugged. I did the demo for the current banner, and Billy is one of them. But for some reason, when you enter the crouch stance and then try to dodge an attack, it just doesn't work for some reason. Maybe it's just me, but... He wouldn't dodge roll in the direction that I tilted the stick. He would always roll forward into the attack, and I was like, that's not what you're supposed to do! You make sure to still use him in physical comps. I would too, but I like my physical anomaly agents a lot better. Yeah, and sadly for Anton, I try using him for, like, electric weakness bosses, but man, there's just such a limit on A ranks when it comes to harder bosses. I end up relying on Haruma some more. Jane and Nicole, that's interesting. Either an intentional fix or a bug. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. He was not dodge rolling in the direction I tilted the stick. Power creep is real. I think it's okay for now. It doesn't seem as bad as what Honkai Star Rail's been dealing with. The poor Nikomata, though, am I right? She's been power crept for real. Ambe and Anton would disagree. Yeah, I mean, Anton is just, like, hard to build I think, for a lot of people, because they don't care about him as a character. Who wants more electric units? Said no one ever. True that. True that. Why is electric the most abundant and yet not the OP? Like, why is that not the meta? We are in dire need of more ether agents. I would love to have, like, I wish the Zenless devs would have like a town hall and let people speak their thoughts. Still waiting on your ether attacker. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what the rupture was with Yishin is. Anyways, we're slowly going back into the therapy. I know y'all need to get some sleep. I might grab a bite or two. But this was fun. Yeah, bedtime. Be responsible now. You may be an adult, but you definitely need sleep. Okay. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good day or night wherever you are. And yes, we shall continue this next Monday. Matana.